Viewer discretion is advised.
But will be completely ignored.
Spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Because a man that doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man.
To the wild individuals, OTT, home taking you to the wildest place. WWE, AEW, NJPW, TNA in the ring where the legends compete. It's not a gimmick, this is raw, pure fact. Dissecting every match like science on a map. We bring the heat from the mat to the screen. Last week in wrestling, we keep it mean. The OG Mobb riding high, that's the dream. After dark wrestling, every hear a fan scream. Step in the ring, welcome to the scene. Die hard fans, we discuss everything. We coming off the ropes, slam the truth in your face. OTT, are we taking you the wildest place? WWE, AEW, NJPW, Heat, TNA in the ring, where the legends compete. It's not a gimmick, this is raw, pure fact. Dissecting every match like science on a Mac. We lay heat from the mat to the screen. Last week in wrestling, we keep it mean. POG, my body high, that's the dream. After dark wrestling, never hear the fans scream. Step in the ring, welcome to the scene. Die hard fans, we discuss everything.
It's not Sunday, but yes, we are live for a special edition, a fucking hurry up edition of fucking AfterDark, the Mobb Man show and shit. I'm not by myself. I don't even got time to even go through clips. So yes, Courtney, I see your last thing. It's not Sunday, but we had to expedite this thing because a lot of people, the internet's from the wrestling community is fucking buzzing about what the fuck transpired after WWE's Elimination went live in Toronto, Canada. Before I do the whole justification and all the type of shit, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. You already know the whole tune and shit like that. You already know what time it is when it comes to that. We are the Mobb Man Show. Welcome. Shout out to the Linktree. Go follow on the Linktree on AfterDark podcast everywhere. Video, audio, everything that you need, merchandise and all that type of shit. Try to get through this thing as fast as I can. Boosting engine that you need 10% OTTR coupon code at w.gg. Also, don't forget to check out Dreamer University 15% at dreamerlive.store. And shout out to all the fucking brand, shout out to all the brand ambassadors from Okaze Clothing, Habit 365, Cafe Consolado, and Swift Energy. Everything the 10 to 15 to 25%. Just use the coupon code everywhere there for you go. Don't have anything to say anymore. Oh, and make sure that you buy your tickets too. For draft night, for FNW draft night, March 15th at Old Main Studios, 54 Danforth Street, Portland, Maine. You know what I'm saying? Come out, come support. But also, don't forget the former WWE superstar Drew Gulak will be up there for 2 days doing seminars from March 14th to March 15th, noon to 2 p.m. 1 day is $30, 2 days is $50. Definitely go to the Venmo code above in the graphic at Catch Pro. Yes, it's all in one, Catch Pro. That'd be so that. So check out that whole shabazz, and shout out to everyone that's here doing their thing and shit like that. Me, Uncle Fast next to me, he dragged me out of my fucking sleep. So did this man below me, Warren. Dragged me out of my bed, and Eric just came in from out of nowhere. A lot more might be joining in during this whole timely process and shit like that. Don't ask me about my hair, and I had a lot of shit going on over the last few days. But I am fine nonetheless. WWE just got off air not too long ago. Bianca Belair wins the Elimination Chamber after the whole emotional start with Jade Cargill, surprisingly coming from out of nowhere, making a return to beat the living Oblivion.
Damn!
Out of fucking
boom, bro.
Naomi.
Knock her out of fucking commission. So it ended up being a 5.
The press conference? Cena just dropped the microphone, walked all the way up there, dead silent, just dropped the microphone, walked off.
Man, I don't worry about that right now. Moving up from that, the hometown homegirl Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton defeats Nia Jax, Uncle Fastest Woman,
double
and,
wardrobe malfunction,
and the Poison Fairy for Candice Ray. Kevin Owens, oh my god, the uncensored match.
That motherfucker's not human, I swear to God.
Yeah, I finished. Damn, much. Damn.
I love
Kevin
it.
Owens defeated fucking Sami in an unsanctioned match that went on for closely to a half an hour, and both of these guys nearly obliterated themselves. With a surprisingly vengeful Randy Orton now making his return, so now he's back into the motion and shit. Now,
Half an hour?
yeah, it was close to that.
Yeah.
And then the main event. the one-time hero John Cena survives Elimination Chamber, and like I was trying to, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But everyone is blowing my wig for this. John Cena's second heel turn in 23 years have actually succumbed March 1st, 2025, at the Rogers Center in Toronto, Canada, with Drake being in the audience as well. This man, just when you thought that Cody was eventually going to become a corporate champion, nope, we got the swerve of the last 15 to 20 years.
Swerve.
And Cena is selling his soul for the 17th championship, trying to surpass Ric Flair. He's not tying with Rick. He's trying to surpass him. That's why he did. But I've been dragged out of my sleep for this. So let's go before all the other Mob members start jumping and Paulo in the play. Y'all blew up that fucking chat the moment when that shit happened. The moment that shit happened, I knew the very moment. I was like, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight, am I? Anything. So I mean, come on, let's talk about it.
I'm going to tell everybody right now, first and foremost, I said this earlier, we got the John Cena heel turn before Grand Theft Auto 6. Fuck. To me, this has been a long time coming. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be like this, but the way they're going to play it, I like it because if you think about it, Dusty never sold his soul to the $1 Million Man. Cody followed suit, didn't sell out to The Rock. The fact that he told Rock, go fuck yourself live on pay-per-view. It did not get a censor button. It didn't get shit. I sat there dying. I went, oh, I smell it. And as soon as Cena hugged Rock and Rock gave the signal, the look on Cena's face said to me, here we go. It's coming. I just didn't know how vicious it was going to be. As far as Kevin Owens is concerned, I'm going to say this. After that ladder match and then tonight, this motherfucker ain't goddamn human. How in the fuck do you get the living shit kicked out of you at the Rumble? And in a month, go do this. How, I want to know, what the fuck are you smoking? Because pass that shit over here.
It's that Czar.
Eric, you know what the answer is? It's because he's a fucking wrestler.
Well, no
Do
shit,
you not
Warren.
realize the stuff that we go through each and every
drugs
fucking
down. Put
week?
the drugs down.
All this stuff.
I'm talking about,
not drugs. I'm talking about
the,
just in general.
Warren, I understand that. I understand that. What I'm saying is the shit that you guys do to your body. I sit there and I sometimes go, how the fuck? It's what I give you guys your flowers and props because I have mad love and respect for the art. Overall, it's some of the shit that you guys do to your bodies. It's like, how the fuck do you get up from this?
I mean,
how are you getting up?
Well, in the sports world, it's called tenacity.
Bro, I mean, you got to think it this way. I remember when I first did my first sunset bomb, and I have actually publicly posted it. I landed on my head because the person was not able to flip over. I thought I was done. I was able to come back the next week. It's just the fact that you have to literally put your body through this thing. That's why we got wrestling schools. That's why we got all these things to get you preparated. It's like football. You're not going to be able to be good in pads just your first week, and that'd be it. No, you're going to be in pain. You're going to feel that shit.
I
all week.
understand
That's
that part.
why
What I'm saying to you is
you
some
just
of
gotta
the
put your
stuff
butt
that you
into it.
put your bodies through, you sit there and you look at this and you go, the human body isn't supposed to be able to withstand that level of intense pain. I
This is
get
That's
why
you
you
also
guys.
go to
the
wrestling school for, Eric.
Well,
that's
I know
also
that.
that's why when it's that's why I think it's right for people like me to come in my place and tell people, like, when they sit there and talk about, oh, that's a botch, that's this.
Oh,
Get in the fucking ring to say that, because you don't realize what has to capitalize for you to be able to
trust
put
me.
a story together, put a
You're
match
pre-
together, how to make a standpoint. Because, bro, I tell you numerous times, I've never publicly have sat there and said, hey man, come to my show, come watch me, even though I'm losing, but I'm gonna act like, hey, I'm gonna give you everything I got, do all these things. Like, it is a very theatrical thing, and
Like,
people don't realize with all that stuff.
Yeah, heal up.
But I gotta
Bob.
say something about Buddy Blackheart. Man, if you need help with wrapping that arm, you just let me know. I can help.
I just want to give Blackout a hug. You know what
I
I'm
want
saying?
to, man.
I
I
got
want to
that
knock.
rap,
I
bro.
want to knock. Listen, I'm gonna knock your white ass out, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop
Let me
playing
know.
with me, man.
You let me
Stop.
know. I'm in fight
The
mode,
Blazion.
baby.
I
Stop.
just want to
No.
know,
Hey,
Blackheart.
I'm
I
in
just
fight
want to know,
mode, buddy. I just got WWE
how did
ID
the other guy
approved for
look
being Xander Maddox, so it's gonna
when
be
you whooped
fun
his
next
ass?
weekend. So
No,
we
okay,
gonna
okay.
have
This
fun, all
wasn't due
right?
to no
I'm
violent
in
manner.
mood.
Jesus Christ, why y'all make
I'm in
assumptions and
great
shit,
mood
man?
today.
Like, I hate y'all for that,
Hey,
man.
guess what?
Hey,
Listen,
hey, hey,
I hate y'all for
hey,
that.
I wasn't gonna
hey!
come in
This
here
is
and
the
let you be
mob,
all
baby. You
sad.
don't
You gonna
fuck
be
with
hyped
us.
today, Hogan.
Boom.
Okay?
hey, listen. Guess what,
Y'all
guys?
stupid. Y'all
Y'all
stupid.
want to know something so awesome?
No, I don't. Fast. I just want to punch someone's face in now.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
You gonna
I'm
have
with
to
you.
wrap that
Not
But
me.
arm.
guess
Not
what?
me. Not the
Guess
face.
what?
Not the
Guess what? I got something to tell you guys. Ooh, this is real juicy.
Oh man, my God, I can't
face. Juicy
stand
like Bailey's booty.
Way juicier than that.
Ooh, do tell, do tell.
I don't think it's about anything like that, man.
I
I like how you paused.
am the new champ, motherfuckers.
Congratulations,
Clean
motherfucker.
sweep,
Well done.
clean sweep,
Yeah,
bitches.
yeah,
Clean
it's a
sweep,
part.
bitches.
Yeah, it's a
Clean
podcast
sweep,
champion
bitches.
over here with a
Clean
clean.
sweep, baby. Well done. Well done.
And I said it last year that 2025 was going to be who year?
Even
Didn't
though
I
it
say
took
that
you,
shit?
even though it took you 2.5 years later
I
to
don't
win
give
a
a fuck.
title,
Listen,
Hey,
the greats.
hey,
who's
the
that
what
remind
you
you
say,
of?
man? You
Wait,
gotta
who's that
enjoy the
remind you
deal.
of?
You
Who's that
gotta
remind
enjoy
you of?
the
Though it
time
reminds
it
you of
took.
Cody.
Hey.
Listen,
It took him 2 years to win that title.
because I got married to
You're the cook
Nia
master.
Jax,
Say,
we're
you had to
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
we're the co-couples of success. We're the power couple right now. You know what I'm saying? And because of her resilience, it motivated me to push to become a champion. And I'm forever grateful. I'm forever grateful. Now, on the side note, let me just say this. Thank you, Triple H, for finally setting yourself apart from Vince McMahon's 40 years of excellence. Thank you. What you did tonight, not only set the tone for the rest of the year, but you set expectations far beyond what's to come. And to sit there and have the baby face of the fucking company to drop the biggest F-bomb live in front of
Uncensored.
everybody. And the crowd goes crazy, including the kids.
That was the best part. That was the best part.
The beautiful young minds are now forever cemented as loyal
100% my fan base.
WWE fans to Triple H
No,
and
they're
The
not.
Rock.
First off, Warren, they're Canadians. Of course, they're gonna swear in front of the
Talking about
kids.
kids, man.
But
Dude, swearing in Canada is a fucking birthright.
yeah, so hey, go away. So now, with that being said, that first women's match, oh my God, that what a sweet kiss. Jade came out in this beautiful nighty, like forever enchanting, like outfit.
I think Nia Jax got some competition with Uncle Fats.
Hey, between them two, I'll take that. I'll take the milk and cookies. Listen, that was beautiful. The way that she came out, and then everybody thought, including myself, even though I had suspicions, she pointed at fucking Liv, and then when she beeline to the left and whooped that ass, I said, oh, shit. It's about to go down in this bitch. All you saw was, shout out to Bianca, too, who's also beautiful, for putting on a wonderful display.
Uncle Fats, side note. How great was it seeing Rhea, Bianca, and Io with the stare down? Because Monday night, my old hometown in Buffalo, it will be Rhea and Io. The winner takes on Bianca at Mania. I got to say this, that was the greatest picture to see.
That was a great picture to see. And I'm hoping, this is not a prediction, I'm hoping that if it does come down between them two in a fair fight, which I'm assuming, but I'm not assuming, I feel like it would be kind of linked toward Io Sky, just for the simple fact of Jade and Naomi. And because of that, I think that's when they're going to turn that WrestleMania Women's match into a triple threat.
So you think there could be some shenanigans, and then Adam Pearce just says, "Fuck it, let's make it a three-way."
It's going to make it a three-way because you got to understand, Io Sky right now, she's on a roll, so there's no interference with her with anybody right now.
So you basically say that she can't lose clean.
Yeah, she can't. Yeah, she can't lose clean.
You know Jade's getting involved.
Exactly. So it's going to be to the point where Adam Pearce is not going to have it, and he's not going to want to continue to have another match. So then they're just going to set a three-way for WrestleMania, and it's going to kind of be one of those where Rhea is going to be like, you know what, it doesn't fucking matter, even though she's going to be pissed. But it's going to be a great opportunity for her to challenge herself against two other women who are pretty much number one contenders. So they earn their rights. So to not have that clean match, it's like I said, there are a lot of things that we've seen repeat itself throughout, wrestling throughout the years of wrestling when it comes to people being number one contenders and going for title matches. So this ain't nothing new. I'm just hoping that it is a three-way title match. If not, I just hope Bianca faces Rhea, because I feel like with Io Sky, it would be cool, but she just doesn't have that much strength like Bianca to kind of carry the matches.
I hear what you're saying.
But the other match, I love Nia. We all knew that Trish and Tiffany was going to win. Okay, cool. But that Elimination Chambers match, I'm not saying nothing about the KO and Sammy match. That shit was a classic. They put a great match on for their hometown. Salute to them gentlemen. Great fucking match. When I mean a great match, I mean a great fucking match from beginning till end, even with the awesome RKOs across the board. I love it. Now with the men's match,
I wanted that fucking punt. I wanted that goddamn punt.
I wanted the punt too, but we know that wasn't going to happen because they couldn't afford to have two, especially the guy that won the match.
Gave too much.
Like that. Yeah,
gave too much.
It'd have been too much of a giveaway. But you can see that the fans were oozing for that type of destruction.
Hold on. I want to say something on this too, though. That's where you also know timing on a move makes sense. For that build to that punt, that was built up almost more louder than what they would have done for the RKO.
Right.
Because the RKO is expected. When you see Randy, you expect the RKO.
Out of nowhere.
That punt back up, when he touched his knee pad, that crowd lost it. That's
Warren. He hasn't done that move. He hasn't done that move in like
Warren, it woke my mom up. My mom was
like, you got to realize these simple timings. That's
she
what
ran in
makes
the room and mom's like, my mom heard that pop. She comes bolting out of a dead seat going,
Christy, get your ass in here.
My mother was like, "Is Randy gonna kick him?" He was begging for it.
It's been over 5 years since he punished
That just
somebody,
tells
right?
you when he
Over
hits that,
10.
it's going to make sense. It's going to
Not
tell.
since the Authority days, Uncle Fats. Not since the whole Authority storyline has he punted
Hold on,
anybody.
no. Because when he had that match with Edge, didn't he punt Edge?
He punted
Because of the neck. He
He
punted
punted
Edge.
Edge.
He punted Edge. So it was about, I have to say, like maybe 5 or 6 years since that match, since he used the punt. It hasn't been that
It was
long.
You mean the
over in
one
20
at Mania 36?
It was the last man, the no fans in the stands match. He
Oh, okay.
punted Edge.
Was that night 1 or night 2 when they first did the 2
I
nights?
don't remember.
No, that was night 1.
Don't remember.
That was night 1. That was the first
Oh,
night.
yeah. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, it
That was
has
the
been
first
that
night.
long. Shit.
It's been a couple of years.
It's the one WrestleMania everyone could say they wasn't there.
Facts.
True.
Facts.
I'll say
men's
this.
match is stupid.
I'll say this.
Men's match was good. I liked it. I think it was good
The
timing.
men's
And
match-
one thing I said that like the star-studded standpoint, it made a believability that everyone had a chance. That's
Right.
something that I did like.
Right.
The only one that
I
really
loved
was
it.
not really, I'm sorry, didn't feel like he needed to be in. I don't see the build on Damian Priest yet. I just,
I knew
he's
you was
still
gonna
got a
say
lot
that.
more to get
I
it.
knew you was gonna
I
say
think
that.
he's got to get a little bit more
coming from.
stature, but I would say like when you get those momentum guys in there, I thought that might be the thing that might put Punk over is because Priest is in this thing. But when you saw Logan Paul and all these people added in, you got to get that secondary guy to
Fuck
go. Okay,
Logan Paul.
see what happens. See what happens.
And listen, as much as people might hate Logan Paul, this man is proving
He's a storyteller.
himself.
It's
He
the
just got to work
character.
on his
I'm not
mic skills.
disrespecting him
His
on
mic
his work.
skills is fucking
I
horrible.
will tell you right now, take this one way or the other. If Logan Paul did a wrestling seminar, people should show up.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, they would. I'm not.
Independent talent would
what he's
show up
doing.
for that. Just because
I hate him as a
psychology
heel.
standpoint of what he does, it makes sense. It gets a reaction out of the crowd. That's something that you've got. That's the difference between a superstar and a wrestler. Because those are the things that's why you only get so much of a highlight on your talent. Because one, if you do so damn much, aka pile driver, and then a fucking small package, that makes no
Or
effing
Tony
sense.
Storm's case, the biggest package you've ever seen.
Makes no freaking sense. You just killed your
I'll
pile
say
driver.
this.
When you do that psychology standpoint, you do those timing, it makes
the
most chef kiss that you will ever see in wrestling.
Can we all agree that
all in wrestling, and I think every wrestling school has always said it, less is more. You do it right, you do the timing, guess what? You're going to make a lot of damn money. You're going to make a lot of great things in this business.
Well, it's not just in wrestling. That less is more is all across the board.
Agreed, Robert. I'll say this.
Bobby D, what up?
Dude, who I thought when Bianca whipped Liv, it shook that fucking arena.
Yeah, that's
loud as fuck.
Serious, bro.
That was loud.
They repeated that shit.
Toronto's ruthless. Toronto's ruthless. They cheered when Naomi was getting beat the fuck out. I'm like, dog. If Toronto is the most heelish crowd on the planet,
I wanted that song. I beat your ass. I beat your ass. I beat your ass. Start playing.
She just got hit with
the one. You know which one I'm talking about.
Naomi didn't catch the door.
Nah, you really want to know the real reason why that the Toronto was cheering heelishly and that type of shit? Number one, let's not forget about the Hart family and all the other that came from up there. They got mistreated in the U.S. and shit like that, but they beloved back in their home country. Number one. Number two, Drake was in the audience. So, and I said this shit in the chat earlier today about that whole settlement thing with iHeartRadio with shit. Like, why else was you showing your face right about now? And you just cancel your concert in Australia. So something's going the fuck
Yeah,
up when it
for
came to
sure,
that
yeah.
shit. So
So
obviously,
side note,
something had to
who's
come up
on
with that.
whose side? Kamar or Drake?
You mean
But
Lamar?
also gotta remember too, the Four Nations tournament just ended, and
Oh,
Canada
that's
just
right.
beat the US. So they're still hostile ever since that game had
Yeah, they
ended.
booed that national anthem. Yeah.
hmm And also,
That bullshit.
K-Dot represents Black America, that type of shit like that.
Yeah,
And,
they
you
booed
know,
the U.S. and then the U.S. whooped
so
that ass
you gotta
right
think
after
it's the whole. It was a whole
after the whistle.
ecosystem. It was a whole ecosystem. Now, as you notice, Trish got cheered the most. KO got cheered the most. Siri got cheered the most. They're all from Canada. Everyone that was on that roster was not getting no love tonight. Period. If you ain't Canadian, you ain't shit.
Randy did. Randy got a pop.
That's only because Randy has been gone for a minute.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
And his return was intimate.
Right.
So was Jay Cargill's way. Everyone else is lackluster.
It was like a mid applause. Like, you know,
Well, Cena got a pop after he turned. We know
All right.
that.
Oh, fuck
All
yeah.
right. All right, so let's backtrack on this real quick, right? All right, so y'all already had
they
y'all little
popped for
fun.
Punk.
All right, y'all had y'all fun for a second. All right, hold on. All right,
Thank
the
God
women's
Punk
match.
lost.
I was not expecting Bianca to come. I mean, I wasn't expecting Jade to come out that early to terrorize Naomi. I thought she was gonna wait till probably after something was going
Like
on,
mid part.
or after someone got eliminated, and then she came out when the doors was open. Then go in and fly and done what she did. But
she gave me goosebumps.
We got the female Brock Lesnar, baby.
She gave me goosebumps, man. When she pointed
but
at Liv,
also-
I thought it was Liv. And then she
also-
turned around and whooped Naomi. I was like, God.
Right, but all right. So Liv sold it. Like she thought everything was her, but then it wasn't. Notice
Look at that
the
outfit.
attire. Notice the attire and how Naomi and Bianca were dressed in white. She's the only one that dressed in black. Now, two opposites. Now, thank you, Warren. Jay's going to be the one turning heel because why? Jealousy. She got, she got X'd out. She got X'd out. She got X'd out. Naomi took over for her, basically taking her spot. Who else is she going to go after? She's going to go after Bianca. But what if this whole thing was all a mastermind that Bianca was formed behind the fucking strings playing innocent? That's when you see the heel turn come between Naomi and her. So keep that under your hat, folks. Speaking of which, the Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus match, I'm throwing that one in the garbage.
Don't you diss my baby.
I'm not dissing your baby. It was just
don't you dare. Trish at 49 on the top rope.
Okay, I didn't say anything about her. I just said just the match itself was just eh.
It's okay, but not great.
That was it.
It was just
Like,
something
that
to throw
was
to the
a good
fans.
match.
It was just
Like,
something to
bro,
throw
it
to the
was
fans.
Nia bumped off the top. That's
Bro, it was predictable. That's why I said
And Tiffany about broke her damn knee when she did that damn moonsault.
Yeah, but you
When
know,
she
it was just for
When
the
she
it was
slipped,
just for
bro,
the
I
Canadian
screamed.
But I think Trish should just kind of like, you know, just chill.
She could still go.
Yeah, but not
Now,
If you got the
unsanctioned
right
match.
dance partner, you
KO
could
and
go.
Sammy. Honestly, that is low key a match of the year candidate that WWE can present to the PWI later on this year.
Right.
That's something that I would say that would be number one.
Were you talking about the Sammy and KO match?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ooh, that was
I'm saying
brutal.
as a candidate. Not saying that that's underlining because we still have a whole fucking year. Warren, so put your head the fuck back up. You always do this shit. You always do this shit. I said it was a match of the year candidate. I know, but I always said a match of the year candidate. And then all of a sudden you just shrug your head. I'm like, oh god, here we go with this.
I put my
WWE
head
doesn't
down.
know we
just
do
because I'm
unsanctioned
trying to
matches
keep
like
my
that.
volume.
Okay, but here's the thing. WWE don't usually do unsanctioned matches like that unless they really gotta go and be like, you know what? Go ahead, man. Y'all go nuts. Whatever. We haven't seen one of these unsanctioned matches in years. So as far as I'm
They
concerned,
spotlighted
it's
too.
like
That's what I like.
Wasn't there one? There was one during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, it was Edge and Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It was unsanctioned if I remember correctly.
yeah.
Mhm.
They haven't done it in 5 years.
Okay, so they build that up. Randy comes back. Now Randy has something to do for WrestleMania. Him versus KO.
Yep.
And Sammy could be in the wind somewhere
Mhm.
licking his wounds. That's fine.
Yep.
Whatever. The
Night
main
one.
event. the main event, just like Warren said, it felt like everyone had a chance except for Logan Paul. Even I knew that he was not going to win that shit.
No,
You know what I'm saying? But when it came to the end,
He
when
came out
it came to the end, and people thought CM Punk really was going to win, but then you see the curse storm happen from out of nowhere.
Yes.
Seth Rollins even said on Monday Night Raw, "I don't give a shit if I lose, as long as you do not win. That's all I give a fuck about."
You got
That's what made him do the curse storm, and that's when I said, "Oh,
Seth screwed Punk."
Instead of him
He's like,
tapping
fuck you,
out,
Punk, he ain't winning.
so instead of him tapping out, he passed out, which makes it safe. For CM Punk never said, "I never really lost.
I never tapped. He submitted.
Exactly. Then now he has more of a reason to go after Seth all over again, which I know you're gonna be mad about.
Then you got Roman.
But of course, underline the tail end, and how Cena turned heel because obviously, as I was looking at it from the other view, I was looking at it from Cody's point of view.
Right.
He could do something different that Dustin had never done.
Mm-hmm.
And if Cena did win, I wasn't so sure it would be the right time for him to even do all that because you're 23 years late, kind of or like you're like 15 years late of doing it.
Right off into the sunset with a beautiful time.
Right. And I thought that his time had passed. But little did I not notice, Cena said Hollywood too. He's part-timer as well.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he and Rock sold their souls to Hollywood
it made
years
more
ago.
sense for him doing it out of anyone the fuck else. The only thing is Travis Scott should have not been in this motherfucking race.
No, I'm like, what the fuck is he even doing?
That was
because of the Hollywood storyline. It's because of Hollywood storyline. Larger than life, I can give you anything.
Right.
But, all right,
it's
but here's
power.
the thing.
And it was
Travis
supposed.
Scott, but here's the thing. Travis Scott was already out there before this even happened with The Rock and Triple H and him coming into the fold and everything. It was just giving him something to do.
Yeah.
That's what he just said. It's like the Bad Bunny thing all over again.
With the
Bad Bunny came in. When Bad Bunny came in, what happened? He was pointing all over the place and shit like that to get more notoriety on you. They did it with him. They're gonna do it with him. I mean, they're gonna do it with Travis.
WWE knows how to promote
because this man ain't gonna train to get in the motherfucking ring to have one match. I really don't see that.
But here's my thing. When the mention about that title match, that passion also reminded me because it was in Toronto. This was like the second, almost third.
Have two good guys.
Canadian screw job. Not only
and you did that at WrestleMania the year prior.
Not only that. That's him passing out how it was between Bret Hart and Stone Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Bret Hart had him in the sharpshooter and he didn't tap out. He passed out. And then eventually, later on down the road, they had a fucking, I don't know if they had a rematch.
But WrestleMania 17. It was just way too much earlier.
I mean, Bobby,
no.
I don't know. Bobby, I don't think so.
SummerSlam.
His name got dragged. His name is dragged.
Yeah.
SummerSlam.
I'll say this. Hang on. I'll say this. Remember one thing. We still don't know what the hell that favor is from Heyman.
That's exactly it. I think that's
the
factor in all this.
Heyman's turning on Roman. It's very easy.
I do. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the first
Punk, Seth, and Roman are getting the main event. They're not gonna be a headline or a opening or whatever. They're gonna be night one main event. Jey Uso, he's getting his match, but he's not getting the main event.
Yeah, he's gonna win the title.
It's gonna be like how Kofi won his. He's not getting the main event.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing with that whole situation. What's gonna happen is because of the screw job from Seth and him losing to Cena. Now he knows that he has to face a bigger obstacle because now you got to go against two icons at the same time. And now because the fact that you have the wise man who's with Roman, here's where the power trip is going to come in and the shift of power is going to start to display. You're going to see Rock start saying more shit, talking about how he's the head of this, he runs that. He's going to mention the table again, and then it's going to cause speculations, which is going to cause Roman to come out and be like, listen, I know we're family, but until you have the Ula Fala, you can't say shit.
Right.
You might run TKO, but I run the family. So let's not include the family because
So
the last time when I
basically,
had your
Leave
help,
it
I
out.
lost.
So it's gonna be the corporate. It's basically the Rock corporate
Yeah,
versus
it's corporate
Triple
rock
H.
versus all.
versus the
Yeah.
WWE stable.
It's
Triple
basically
H
locker
side.
room versus the corporate. That's
Right.
what it is.
Yeah.
And then
I
what's going
mean,
to happen is that
if you
Roman
think
is
of the
going to
builds with
join.
this works for
Moment.
Cody's
They
favor
could.
really well.
I
too.
don't think Roman is gonna be joining with the Rock, especially
No,
when
he's
you
going to
got
join
him
with Cody. He's
away.
going to join with Cody and CM Punk.
At the very
to
end,
go
yes.
against
Like
The
I
Rock
said,
to
the
establish-
match between Cody and Cena is gonna be just as a big impact as you got with Roman and Cody
Right.
last year.
Or
Yeah,
or
that's true.
or you could do
Or you're gonna
that.
get a sad ending. You might get Cody lose. It's either or. Now
I
it's at that
mean,
point where you look at it
I
and go,
mean, you
That's
got.
right.
You got a few paths to go down from. From now
Cody said this a
till
long time ago.
from now to
This is
April.
going to be even bigger than last WrestleMania. Like
Yeah.
this
Right.
right
And
here
this is
was
what I want to
pause.
say. Right. Night one could
Ooh.
be like a 6-man tag, that type of shit like that. Whoever wins, they pick the rules of that match between Cody and Cena the very next night.
Like they did last
Going,
year,
bro.
Well, yeah, that's
Exactly
rules.
like they did last year.
And
which is
Heyman's
dumb.
going to
That's
be in
dumb.
corner of Cena
But you
and
backed yourself
Rock.
into a
for
corner
the
because
last
now
match.
what you do with Roman now?
It's simple. Okay, so
Cody's
it's
back.
simple.
And that's
So
when the 6-man tag comes into play, because you
Okay,
can't have
so-
him just do a 1-on-1, because if that's the case, he should have got involved in the elimination
Right.
chamber that night,
Yeah.
which was last night, excuse me.
Mhm.
To cause whoever, like Seth, for instance, because he curse stomped him. He still
Right.
got a receipt to go after to Rollins and Punk for
Mhm.
Right.
2 different reasons. So
Right.
it
But
just
what I'm-
depending on like how you want to
Storytelling.
get him in there. It's just like, yeah, I understand the CM Punk favor could have been that, but then they might screw him over. But yeah, that whole title thing, screw him, and we're gonna go in a whole nother direction with this now.
Well, CM
I
Punk's
still-
going to get
Well,
Because
that's-
storylines do
think-
change on the
hold on.
fly.
CM
I
Punk
still
is
think
going
this
to be
was
champion
rushed
before the end of this year.
because the build wasn't as they thought it would be going into WrestleMania. Because
Right.
last year's WrestleMania, the build was at Rumble.
Yeah,
After
start-
Cena won the Rumble, we saw him point at Roman. Oh man, we're getting Roman Cena. Then The Rock shows up. Then we see this whole switch up thing. We see all this stuff that's going to play around with. You really got to see if the wrestling audience had a voice. For once ever in pro wrestling, the fans got decided over the superstar.
Yeah.
That was the first time ever happening thing.
You mean it was the
Same thing.
fans over the booking?
Right.
Yes,
the
it was the
universe
fans
over-
over the booking.
Right, the booking.
Now you're
right, it
getting
was
The
universe
Rock
over
thrown
the
back
booking.
in his spot. You're
Yeah.
getting The Rock going, hey, I'm TKO. I run this. Nobody's going to run this. Now you're going to get this build that's going to be, now you're going to see Rock. You're going to see Cena constantly get TV time now.
Yeah.
They might not be on the show all the time, but you're going to see a video package of a promo off and on, back and forth, all the way till Mania.
Absolutely.
You're going to see so much different things with this. And I'm
Yeah.
really excited to see it because, one, it's going to shut the fans up, talk about, oh, the build, Cody's
You too,
championship
Bobby.
reign's been lackluster, it hasn't done this, whatever. Like,
Mhm.
this stuff has
I
been
don't
built
think it's
brewing
that.
for a while.
No, I really don't think it's that. It was, to me, the seeds were playing when The Rock did the whole 1, 2, 3 after Roman kind of went back and being the
Everybody
face and
wanted
shit
him
like
to
that.
go against Roman.
That
Yeah.
whole thing right there, when he did that, was something else, but we overlooked that. We didn't think Cena being a part of the mix because he was
No.
already doing the Peacemaker movie, doing
Yeah.
some other projects,
Peacemaker.
thinking that he was going to be coming back anytime soon, whatever,
Right.
like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Probably
Black
thought-
Adam and Peacemaker now.
Now, and then you see what's unfolding when it comes to that, and it's basically the universe bridge from WWE to Hollywood, because that's where most wrestlers, if you're
There's a
good
lot of
enough
celebrities.
to be
Yeah.
in Hollywood, and somehow you crossed over because of WWE, that's the bridge right there, and that's been going on since the whole Hogan era. That
Mhm.
bridge has always been there. So eventually,
True.
every once in a while, you're going to see a few people go out to Hollywood and never come back, or they're going to be back being part timers. This is just one of those stories.
Might even get Batista back in this.
Batista.
Might.
Was it-
You
Yeah.
might get Batista back. You might get all
Maybe.
these different guys. Like, the funny thing is when we look at it as there's always been a highlight. Hollywood's a sellout. If you were a pro wrestler, you have to be a pro wrestler. You can't go to Hollywood.
Right.
You're a sellout. How dare you do that? You did this. How could you leave us? Type scenario. It's like a sports team. It gives a whole momentum thing with that. So, like when you look at something like
But
this,
the thing is with that, you can't compare that to sports because you can't just be mad with someone and get straight to the team. That's more of the company, the owner's decision, more than anything about you trading a player. Compared to you on your own recording
But
and
what I'm
say,
saying
I
is
want to go and
wrestling's
try out
supposed to be
Hollywood
labeled
and
as a
see if I
sport,
can
correct?
last in there. And if I can, I don't need to be doing wrestling full time anymore. I'm making better money over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let
Depends
me
on the
say
kind of
this.
success that you end up getting in Hollywood. Sometimes it
True.
can take one big, huge movie, and you could be making millions. Of
Okay,
dollars.
so let me say this. So
But
let me
it's
say
also
this.
the notoriety too that opens up doors for more opportunities.
So let me say this. What everybody's saying is correct, but what we're failing to realize is that before we get into the deep
And they were highlighting a lot of celebrities.
semantics of who's a part timer, WWE has had for the past 40 years has had their top tier wrestlers in movies from Andre the Giant all the way up to now. Nothing has been different. The only difference is the fact that the way social media and how this shit portrays into the business is bigger than ever. That's
social
it.
media plays a big part in that.
It plays a huge part now because now
Started
the
with Hogan
people
in Rocky 3, and it's moved from there.
because now the voices are
it
being
wasn't just
heard.
that. It was
Way before that.
It was
Way
Netherlands
before
too,
that.
and you know what I'm saying? It's some other shit that he did before.
Right, you gotta understand the first WrestleMania you had Mr. T. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't
when you bring in celebrities into the ring, something that wasn't really done before publicly like
And
that.
it was a main event.
It was a main
It was a
event,
main
and
event,
it drew the attraction. And now what we see now is what was started back from Vince McMahon, leading up to what Triple H and The Rock are doing now. It's a beautiful thing. Now, my thing is this: I will admit, I did not see Cena turning heel tonight. I thought maybe he would have did that when he beat Cody and then had to do what he had to do. But this was
Austin
a beautiful way.
And I said that too, and I said it could have been a WrestleMania 17 move,
right?
As you know, and Cody turns heel on him to
There's a
be able to say,
Homelander
you know, I finally sold my soul at the given so thought.
why?
After I first told you no, then I say, oh, you know what?
But here's my thing: we're also forgetting. Let me say this: before this whole shit with The Rock and TKO, when hustle, loyalty, and respect was popping, we heard John Cena say it on numerous occasions. My soul belongs to the WWE and to the fans.
Right.
He already sold his soul.
Yeah.
He already sold it. So what more can you give other than let me get back at the top? I've been good for so many years, most of my career.
Ric Flair's 17 title reigns.
Now I have an opportunity to go out on the bang, and I know being
one thing
good
that he hasn't
is
done,
not going to
he'll
cut
be
it.
the first ever person to be able to be in wrestling history to be a 17-time
WWE guy to beat a guy that
and
has
he
won
retires
everywhere.
afterwards. No one can touch that. That's something you can go out with a bang with.
And just to pinpoint off of what Warren said, I'm going to repeat what he said. He will be the first straight WWE. What I mean straight meaning like didn't leave and wrestle someplace else. He's the only wrestler to win that many championships under WWE without branching off someplace else. And I think the next person
he's won that many in WWE.
The next person I think after that is Randy Orton.
Right.
So you got two guys, and then Triple H, and then you know it shows. It shows that it is time. And you know, Randy Orton has already did his heel turn. He's a tweener, but this is an opportunity to see what Cena had. Now I'm going to say this, and I know whoever's watching and knows that's here. When you look at that heel turn, right before the heel turn, look at John Cena's eyes. And the reason why I say that, the reason why I say that,
I noticed it. I'm like,
now,
this isn't right here.
Yeah, for some reason, before he hugged Cody, them eyes was pearly, white. They were beautiful. They were shining. All of a sudden, them shits became dark. Like
Yeah.
he had no, like the soul was just
Just like
empty.
It's just like the minute he made eye contact with Rock,
Right.
you knew right off the bat something just isn't right here.
Right. And it was just that right
And
there.
Rock was very calm.
And that right
Why
there
would
was
Cena be in
just,
that picture if one of them wasn't going to turn? Because everybody thought Cody was going to do it because, oh, Cody's got to do it. Like, what else has Cody got? You know, Rock just bought him a truck. Rock's done this. Rock, what's next?
Yeah.
Here's the truest thing is you had the locker room help Cody get the momentum to show, hey, man, you are the leader of this locker room. You are the guy. Why am I going to sell that to a guy?
But he also, I'm my
father's son.
Right.
Yes.
I'm not trading. He ain't never traded. I ain't never traded. You know what
And
I'm saying?
There was a big story that they built
baby face by sticking with his belief and sticking with his.
And this
his
is what completes the
Cody
story.
just surpassed Hulk Hogan, and when it
This
comes to
is-
that babyface stardom, just off of this.
And
Because
this is what completes the story.
This is what
completes
literally
the story.
labels finishes the story. Yes.
This is what finishes the story for Cody.
I beat corporate America.
I beat corporate America, and not only on top of that, the roles are at the top where they should have been.
Yeah.
This was something that was an argument back in the golden eras because people wanted Dusty instead of Hulk Hogan. But this McMahon's vision let me put this big man
Dusty Rhodes versus
and
Hulk
do all
Hogan
this
is
shit.
going to be at WrestleMania 41.
So I mean, my thing is this. Here's my thing. From that leading up to the turn, as far as The Rock is concerned, with this whole power shift,
Yeah.
I don't see anything with Roman coming until around WrestleMania Backlash or yet SummerSlam. And the reason why I say that is because it's going to lean towards Bad Blood. That's when the rest of the family is going to come into the mix because Cena is now going to have backup. And who you going to have to come in to help out Cena to keep his title or to be a part of the Rock's corporation, right? So now who do you have coming into the fold that's going to really fuck with Cena like that in the Rock? What better way than to bring in some cousins? You know what I'm saying? To even have Jacob Fatu and or whoever, and they could team up with that to the point where it draws in Roman Reigns.
Right.
And then Roman Reigns is looking at him like, yo, like, we didn't discuss this. And then Rock's looking at him like, there's nothing to discuss. Like
this also labels. Hold on. This also labels that you're finally gonna get Cena's farewell match. And someone just posted this in 2025. We got a heel Cena and a face Orton. You're gonna get John Cena versus Randy Orton, his very last match.
Okay.
As a bad guy.
Yeah.
This is where Randy
Like I
Orton
said, man, it's very
out of
simple things. Like I even said in the group chat, there's simple things that I could have seen what was happening. When you put, first of all, for a baby face, when you win, you never go up to the referee. The referee goes up to you to raise his hand. Never goes up to them. When Cena went up there, celebrated after having a help from Seth Rollins to win against Punk, which, might I add, you could definitely say it was kind of like a Bret Hart screw job in Toronto.
Yes.
So it gave that
Sorry,
little
the
to
action
it.
figures
So,
are-
I mean, there was a lot of little Easter eggs that was going on. I'm sitting there looking at it like, there's something brewing right here. And I even said it.
We did an action figure match there.
But then when you also get Cena in the picture with Cody,
right?
The only reason why it was a 50-50 situation between who was going to turn, because it was John Cena.
Yeah,
it's because it's Cody
no
Rhodes,
idea.
who is not going to sell their soul for this.
Right.
Rock is out there. In a way, it was a passing the torch from three pillars in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Because now Cody has put himself into that pillar marketing in pro wrestling now.
As
just
the
with
guy.
this whole momentum.
as the
As the
guy,
guy.
to making it as
The
making him
man
the guy.
of WWE.
As
That's who
the
Cody
guy.
is.
Right.
Totally the guy.
Mhm.
Right.
So like this has been great storytelling. Like I said, man.
This is beautiful.
If it's going slow, let the shit ride. Keep buckling that seatbelt because we're on WrestleMania. It's gonna be fun.
As someone said, let him cook. Okay.
Let him cook. Exactly.
Okay.
Let him cook.
Yeah,
You know what? Hold on. Did anybody peep the sign? Did anybody peep the sign when Rock was walking out and the guy had the sign? I will sell my soul to the Rock for the champion. I was thinking,
no.
If I had that sign, I would have said,
Full table
I'll sell my soul food to the Rock for a good ticket to
You know what would have been the craziest thing? If
That's-
Rock would have made a custom-made championship for Cena for that turn tonight. Because you know how he has the People's Championship, but now he has the Rock's champion, and that be Cena. Like, we literally got Bash of the Beach, a remade tonight.
I think he's going to make a belt, and it's going to be called either the hustle. It's going to be the hustle belt or the respect belt, to where you're going to literally be like, "Yo, I'm John Cena, 18-time or 17-time
We're
world
not going to
champion."
get Cena in the jorts no more. I think Cena's going to go full on with this.
Corporate.
We're going to get a new entrance song. It's going to be interesting.
Cena, bro. You're going to see him in
I'm
a suit.
I'm for it, man. It's going to be interesting.
like that. He's going to change his whole demeanor around. You're going to be like, oh my God.
That last time now, Tao, all that shit is that thrown out. Like, this thing is going to be interesting to see. And like I said, man, this does a lot for Cody because now Cody's really getting that moniker, you're the guy with this. So like this is going to be very interesting. And man, let me tell you, I guarantee you, if we look at that WrestleMania thing, night 1 or night 2, whatever one they're going to label this as, they're selling it quick. Just like when Rock popped up on the screen and everybody lost their shit, whatever, even though we lost it on Twitter or whatever, sold out because The Rock was on WrestleMania. You were guaranteed you were going to get The Rock there. That's all you needed to hear.
Cena as a heel now.
Now you got John Cena as a heel. You got to pay that
headliner,
as
a headliner too. As a headliner,
and not only on top of that,
as a headliner.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to fucking Peacock for allowing that shit to not be censored.
Yes. When I heard Cody say "go fuck yourself" and it wasn't censored, I'm just like, wait a minute.
But you know what?
My God, we didn't do it.
This is what I've been trying to tell y'all. This is what I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest. That Triple H knows what the fuck he's doing.
Damn.
He knows.
Goodbye, Carmelo Hayes in the corner pocket.
He knows what's going to get, what's going to happen, and what's going to pop. And because of that, as long as those words are used in the proper manner, it's going to be used. It's not going to be censored.
Hey, Uncle Fats.
Yes.
Everyone in Boston says go fuck yourself. What you talking about?
Well, he is a Boston guy.
We take it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying for the record.
But just understand this. March 1st.
Almost like every day. Like Warren, go fuck yourself.
After March 1st, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Every time when they see The Rock and Cena, you're gonna hear that. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
I can envision it right now.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna see it.
But I mean, this turn right now, if you think about the show was good as a whole. Completely,
it was beautiful. It was
very good.
The
matches had a good time. Kevin, the only thing I had a problem with Sammy is Sammy needed to sell his neck way more when he was doing certain things.
Yeah.
Give me a personal feeling to go, oh man, his neck is really hurt. Because if you look at it, when they slammed each other off the barbed wire chair, I need to see something like make it look like his shirt ripped.
But then that's when I also thought that's why with the multiple powerballs to the apron was supposed to be like, okay, no, he's really that
was paying homage to the build of what they did in NXT. Because remember, Kevin turned on Sammy in NXT that first night doing.
How the hell did Kane get involved in this?
I don't know.
How did Kane get involved in this?
I don't know. I got involved. He put an LA Knight in the corner pocket.
That must have been Kane.
Correct.
Oh yeah, because Shrek had the wrestling match.
Shrek had that wrestling match.
Shrek.
You know,
Shrek beating
Shrek
on
had that.
Kane. Look at this.
Shrek had that wrestling match.
Oh damn! Here comes Shrek, the Shrek bottom.
He's letting Logan Paul have it. What?
Oh, Jay.
Ooh,
Oh,
Jay.
oh,
Oh my
oh,
God.
oh, no.
Ow,
Oh,
ow,
his
ow.
back.
Get away.
Oh,
Get
hurts
away.
his back.
Ow. He's probably lifting an ogre.
No.
No, well, Kane can lift
One
an
ogre to another. Oh god.
I'm gonna
That's
hear
gotta be
the
when
words
Kane
"die,
finishes
Cena, die." Is that what I get from you pieces of crap? From my
Yes.
blood, my sweat, and my tears? Yes.
Listen,
I'm gonna pull this shit out of his ass on Friday.
Oh,
it's
not
gonna be,
Sonic.
it's gonna,
That
it's gonna
oh,
be,
God.
it's gonna be go fuck yourself across the board. I'm telling
Oh
you.
yeah, they're gonna be
It's
sharing
gonna be the biggest
I'm
pop
sure
of the
on
year.
Netflix that will not be set. That will be uncensored.
Christian won't have the meme no
See me,
more.
but the
goodbye,
thing
Kane.
between but the difference between him and New Day is
Sonic.
New Day got shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Cena's
yeah.
gonna be like, oh no, I'm like, I'll wait.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
they're
wait till
gonna
y'all
want to
shut the
hear
fuck
what
up
Cena
because
says.
time
Then
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna
time
boo
is
him.
Then they're gonna do
speech.
the go fuck yourself chance.
I don't think he's
Actually,
gonna
I
get
don't know.
booed.
I think the fans are gonna cheer for him.
They're
because
gonna
they've
go
been wanting
crazy
this
for.
the
They're
damn
happy
forever.
for him, but they're gonna boo him when he's standing with the Rock.
Of course.
Yep.
But
The
by
Rock-
himself,
The Rock still gets a reaction, and it's not like a boo reaction. The only time Rock gets booed is when Cody's in the ring with him.
Yeah.
If
But that's
anybody
what
has
I'm
realized
saying.
that, Rock doesn't get a reaction to be like, oh,
Sonic
we
got
don't
fucking
want you
thrown.
here. Rock is gonna get a
Well,
pop
Sonic's down.
regardless.
yeah.
Like,
But
if
what
you
I'm
look
saying
at it
because
that
of the
perspective.
storyline, because of the
But with
storyline,
Cody's in the ring,
Oh,
you get a
I
boo
saw
out.
Shrek's go. Oh,
but this
very
is
good,
where, but this
Shrek.
is where we both
surviving.
said. This is where
Oh, he's
we all
holding
agree
on.
that the shift of power, like the Cody being that guy,
Oh,
but
even
just
as an actress
understanding
degree.
that, like, okay, like,
That's the same thing with Seth. Seth gets booed when he talks about Punk, but everything
Right.
else, they will sing his song and everything.
Right,
It's got to have
right.
that one person
So
to
it's
get
like
you
basically
out of
WWE
your
it's
character.
giving them like free speech.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
you cheer
Right.
bullshit instead of us putting like this whole audio fucking sound to
Bro,
kind of block out some
the
things. Blah, 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 blah,
reactions
blah.
that
Nah, it's
Seth
like no,
sells
like
when
let
he
them have
looks
it.
at Punk,
You really get to be
everybody
a
needs
fan.
to that.
You really get to be a fan of your
Goodbye,
favorite
Shrek.
wrestler and not
Goodbye,
feel like
Shrek.
you have to be forced to cheer for somebody who you don't want to
Okay,
cheer for.
what is this man doing?
And this is and this
Oh,
and this is what I think is the beauty behind Triple H is that Triple H when he said it that he's allowing
one action figure
that he yes it's crazy that he has his that he's allowing his wrestlers to have creative control over their character.
Oh, be careful there, Jay.
You know what I'm saying? And then to turn around and then you see these wrestlers take matters into their own hands and speak from the heart. And speak from the heart. Like that's the one thing I think. I don't know who posted it in the chat, but that whoever posted that chat shit with Michael Cole when he was talking about how he enjoys wrestling now under Triple H, under Triple H's control, because the fact that he can be himself. He can be the type of person that he can be for the company, the crowd surfing, the standing on the table, the excitement, holy shit, all that other stuff that we've been dying for these commentators to do. They're now being able. Could you imagine?
No.
If Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross were still commentating right now for WWE.
That son of a bitch! Why would
I agree with you a bit on that, but my thing is, Fats, King wouldn't connect with this audience because King's in that old school mentality, and he had to be in that perverted mindset to
No,
get
I
it
understand. No, I understand. But what I'm saying was, them two were the blueprint of what it was to push
I would say
this
Corey
shit to
Graves
that.
would be the great kiss ass feed off for JR.
He's too corporate for me. He's too corporate for me.
Corey
Graves sounds like a whining bitch to me. I'm sorry.
It's same. I've always had that opinion. It's like, God, stop being a
Heard
whiny
Jerry the
bitch.
King Lawler every time he defended the heel, it
Jerry
made
the
you
King-
go, man, I don't like this guy. Like,
Yeah, but see, the
that's
reason
how
why
get
I
with
like
Corey
Jerry the
Graves.
King Lawler, because Jerry the King Lawler would say some shit, and then he would say some slick shit like something like, oh, you got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of the brain. Like just some weird shit, and it's just like that's fucking brilliant. Like
the action figure
Corey
version
Graves
of the
ain't saying no
Red
shit like that. It's like the shit that he says is more some hateration. Like you on some Beyonce hate shit right now, bro. Like chill out. Like you're a pretty boy trying to talk shit. It don't work. Like some guys just need to just stop.
Like
He's one of those that need to stop.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about Damian Priest. I like what Damian Priest did in the match. I'm 50-50 with you about him not being there, but to be honest with you, it was no better fit to be in that match than him at this moment. If you could tell me any other wrestler that could fill in that spot right now, and in that match that would have made it even better,
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, Dominic.
I give you Dominic. Dominic proved himself.
I'm trying to think. You could have put Finn in there. You could have put my head just went blank. I don't know.
Street Profits here. Wow.
Shit. Now I'm really thinking about it. Oh, LA Knight. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a pop. You could have got him in there, got a believability, you know, hey, he has a chance. I mean, there's a lot of guys. They could even put Penta in there. Even as early as it is, Penta could have made a factor, be like, hey, he can make it exciting.
Penta is going to be in the ladder matches.
Well, for the inner.
I fucking
they're
hope
planning
not.
on
He's
doing
like 40-some years old already.
So are the Hardy Boys, so is everybody else that be doing it. But you know what? Hey, this is his opportunity right now.
You know what's gonna happen, Uncle Facts? They're waiting for Phoenix to get. They're waiting for Ray Phoenix to get released to pair him up with his brother and shit. Dang, get him off to the fucking racist shit.
Tony extended that
right now.
Tony extended more.
Delete.
I thought he let him go.
No,
they
haven't
extended it more.
Ray's still under contract. They haven't let him go yet.
Ray's gonna be under them until almost December.
Yeah, and then by January,
which
we'll
means he's gonna have to buy out his own contract and
he's gonna have to get released. I mean, if Triple H wanted to, he could really obviously buy his damn contract out because you got NIL, you got all those different.
Penta will be
That's
here.
what I'm thinking too. They might just
plus,
buy out his contract.
Penta will be here either by Money in the Bank. I mean, Ray Phoenix will be here by Money in the Bank or by SummerSlam.
Depends. See what happens. You know,
you could even put Shinsuke in it.
We still got Malachi Black.
You could even put Shinsuke in the.
Yeah, you could have put Shinsuke, but Shinsuke's the champ.
You still got 10.
They don't put IC top in the Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah, they did it last year. They always put an Intercontinental Champion in there. You could have put Braun in there.
You're embarrassing yourself.
And it could have highlighted and say, "Oh, this feud that Braun's going to be in with."
But you also have to understand, if you'd have did that, then that would have been the typical Vince McMahon shit.
Exactly.
That's what Triple H. That's what Triple H is trying to get out of.
To go to a Monday night, you can build it up to go. All right, this is who his path is at Mania. We're going to see this. So, like, there's different ways you could do it. It's just that we have been showcased so much of the same stuff. This part right here is being shocking because it's been an expected, but it's an unexpected thing at the same time.
Well, it's kind of hard to kind of ignore, like to piggyback off what you said. It's kind of hard to ignore when you've been addicted to one type of flow for so long.
Yeah.
And now you get a new flavor, and it's like, is this shit gonna end? Like, please don't let this flavor new. It's new. It's different. It feels
like candy,
good.
bro. You got different types. You could like that one time, but eventually you're gonna get tired of it. So
and I think what Triple H is doing, like I said before, people have to pay attention to how Triple H was as a wrestler.
Yeah,
Fuck the moves. Look at the storylines and the shit that he did outside of the ring.
Mario?
He was everywhere, right? but he dipped in everything.
Oh.
And what he's doing now is he's taking that nostalgia feeling away to where it's like, no, we don't have to do what Vince McMahon did. We could take a piece, this key piece for what Vince McMahon did. Now let's make it our own.
A little flavor to ourselves. Yeah.
Let's make it our own, and then let's call it this. Let's do it this way, and then you can come here and act like you're a part of this, but then you're gonna go off here. So it's like you got people helping to build the story so that their story can go on while they're jumping off and handling theirs. Like when we saw the bloodline and how the bloodline was like, oh, how's it?
Wait, fast, just to piggyback on that real quick, and then I'm not gonna take too much of your time. The difference between Triple H and Vince is Vince was only the one person that controlled the book, and it was his way or no way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Triple H is working with the talent to come up with their stories to make sure it intertwines with his vision of what
he's a player's coach, basically.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, exactly.
Players coach.
So he's basically like a Phil Jackson or Jason Kidd type of coach.
Yeah.
More of a playing coach. He's not just a person that was
it's
just
like
a
an
straight
example.
coach,
Say
and
like,
that was
are you going to learn from a guy that has never played the game or whatever? Or are you going to learn from somebody that's been in the time,
done that, and you're saying and know what it goes like. And
I'm not disputing with that, and I think I've said that, and others have said that plenty of times on the shows that Triple H. I know I've said it multiple times that these wrestlers are now dealing with someone who understands what they're going through and the troubles that they're having. Right now, WWE is on a hot streak right now. After the Elimination Chamber, bro, the internet is on fire right now.
You've got ESPN, you've got everyone talking. TMZ just posted. They just posted John Cena just went bad guy.
Bro,
TMZ.
And this is why they had it done beforehand leading into Vegas so that the motherfucking seats are going to be filled now because John Cena is a fucking heel and he's going with the Rock.
WWE's taking a chance. Also, this is WWE also taking a chance and saying, yo, we're going to say, yo, forget about the sponsors right now. We already got them lock and key. Now it's time for us to say, how far can we take it? How far can we say, okay, we can take it this far just as long as we don't lose these bitches?
Craziest thing.
We got the right formula.
Make-A-Wish kids today before the match.
Remember what I said to y'all? I said to y'all that it's going to come to a point with the sponsors. But see, Shiz, you said it, and you repeat what I said a while ago. I think I said this last year, that it's going to come to a point that once they join Netflix, in order for them to get what they need, they're going to have to say, fuck the sponsors. No. The sponsors are already locked in.
Yeah.
There's going to be more sponsors that are going to want to see what happened at the Elimination Chamber happen all the fucking time.
You mean could you imagine the type of big name sponsors could be a part of all this?
I mean,
and then that blows this shit up bigger.
I know they already got like
years for decades.
It takes it to a whole new level.
Rock said this at best. Rock says John Cena turning heel and selling his soul to me will live forever.
Which is true.
It is true.
Because number one, their trial in history, they face each other.
Exactly. Because Cena was supposed to turn heel after that WrestleMania.
Yeah, 12 years prior, twice they face each other too, back-to-back WrestleManias.
Yeah.
So you think about that. That was probably long-term booking from Triple H's standpoint, looking from Vince's perspective, and say, okay, let me one up this joint. Let me one up the joint and add a new arc to the trilogy of Cena and Rock, and maybe that could feel as something future later. Who knows?
Yeah. Cena going on press conferences.
Who knows that Cena's last match in Boston in December of this year could be against The Rock?
Exactly.
Think about that.
I would say it's Orton. But also, you could also build to that thing too. This is not just a build to WrestleMania. That's the part we're not understanding.
No.
This is also showing what's going to happen.
That's
after
the I was painting on was because of a report was saying that if WWE was considering doing a pay-per-view in Boston in December and treat that as Cena's last joint. So they wanted to have a hometown farewell while he was back at the crib.
Yeah.
So if they did do that, you could be right about the Randy Orton thing, but I still say now with this whole story right now, turns back to being a heel. I mean, turn back from being to be from heel to a face, whatever, like that, late down the line, like Survivor Series. He turns back to like the last month, and then he faces off against Rock, whatever. I don't know. And
he'd be the reason why Rock's team loses at.
It can go a whole bunch of ways because you have to understand in order for this to fully listen, it makes sense. But in order for this storyline to really like stick, Roman has to be a part of this.
God, y'all put Dean in.
Yeah, it's like how do you?
He has to be a part of that. No, because he's already a part of it.
Right.
He's already a part of it.
Who this for Dean? Who the hell said that?
Because you have to understand when he got the Ula Fala back, the Rock came into the ring. He opened up the ropes for Roman to get out. Roman, because you understand, remember when Roman won the Ula Fala back, the Rock came out. He came into the ring. He looked at Roman. Roman kind of gave him a little smug smirk. Then when he opened the ropes, he was like, "Okay, my wise man does that for me."
This is about Punk and Moxley at the same level of my despise because I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm leaving with that right
Jeez.
now.
Listen.
I've never said a match with Edge or Adam Copeland, whatever we want to call him,
Edge,
has ever been bad.
Copeland.
Moxley didn't sell shit for that match, but I'm just going to leave it like that. We're going to talk about.
I've flown the coop.
Well, listen. Okay, that might irk your nerve, right? But like I said, Moxley will be back in WWE next year.
Look at Waller, baby.
Dude, he signed a 5-year deal. There's only like year 2 of it.
Right.
Oh, year 2?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee he got a loophole like Mercedes,
he renewed a 5-year deal back in
like retire with AEW.
Like back in like mid 2024, 2023.
Getting these negative reactions. He buy out his contract. He
a
don't
5-year deal to stay.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's still there for another like 3 more years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying okay.
No. I know, but then when you said the whole like, oh, like he'll be by next year, I'm like, yeah, that's only if he gets fired or he just says, you know what, nah, man, just release me.
I'll say this:
and
he doesn't need to go back to WWE. He's already been in the Hall of Fame. He's already done everything.
You are my prized possession. I need you here.
The only guy in AEW that really is going to go back to WWE is Jericho, so he can get his Hall of Fame. That's it. That's all Jericho's going to do is get that build. Hey. Y'all did y'all's thing.
Imagine John Moxley come back to WWE and shoots a promo and take shots at TK. Are you serious? That would be detrimental.
God, no.
TK can't afford that.
Nope.
He goes back.
He'll afford it after John Moxley leaves.
Say the same thing that Ricky Starks did. What happened on NXT?
NXT and learn how to wrestle again.
Ricky Starks on NXT.
TK fumbled. I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hold on, Ricky Starks is on NXT?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's what the crowd was screaming. Tony
Ricky
fumbled.
Saints.
Yep. Yeah.
Ricky Saints.
I was like,
yeah.
About fucking
time.
time.
Still doing the little hand thing.
No, that's good. Don't stop what made you what got you there. Keep it there. My only thing is this though. He keep that, but don't try to do that whole. Don't do that whole Rock type shit because you get booed the fuck out, and then you'll be right back. You'll be right back into the shit. Be Ricky Saint, do the little handshake shit.
I think. I think they got something positive going on with him right now and shit.
Yeah,
but
they're repackaging everything with him. They're repackaging.
Now I will say this. One match.
The same way how they're going to tweak the repackage with Jordan Gracie shit.
One match that I am very highly looking forward to. One match that I'm looking forward to is Oba Femi versus.
They
retweak up everybody that comes to the WWE system, no matter where the fuck they get. No matter where
they gotta be repackaged.
They're tweaking you.
Well, you got to get. I mean, and this is something that I teach a lot of kids in class too in wrestling school. You got to get out of that indie
to make money off
mentality.
your name. It's a corporate thing.
Right.
As
They
you
gotta
could
have
tell,
that trademark.
Penta's first match, he was in an indie mentality standpoint.
Who?
Obviously, we've been seeing all his matches. Everybody's always wondering, hey, why is he always wrestling every Monday Night Raw? It's because they're getting that indie mentality out of him. As you have seen all of his matches, he has been transitioning from
He's talking
the
about
first night where he was doing all the flips and shit to like, oh, I actually think Penta really can work. Like, you know, he's doing timing, he's figuring out himself, understanding, hey, how to get the crowd over, psychology, all that Monetto, whatever the hell he says. He ain't doing that every second, every time he hits somebody. That shit got annoying.
Stupid maricón.
Got
Hold on.
annoying.
He's
Hold on,
learning, and
what you
people
said,
are
but
loving it.
what you saying is correct. But you
I
also have to
swear,
understand.
every hit he had to hit somebody in that Rumble, he didn't have to do that damn finger thing every fucking second. I'm just sorry.
He's learning that, bro. He's learning that. It's a big moment for him, bro. It's just like you can't. You. It's like you get.
But what I'm
you
saying
get
is
mad-
that's where you got to get out of that indie mentality.
But you have to understand, it's his
that's
first
kinda
time in the
difficult when you've
WWE.
been
You
doing
gotta
the indies
expect
for
for him
so
to do it.
long.
Like
exactly.
And now, and then compared to WWE, AEW, it's like the minor leagues and shit.
Listen,
Compared to what WWE is, so it's a hard transition. That's like you getting
I
called
don't
up
know
from
if
the
it's minor
AAA.
leagues.
I think
Because it's
this.
true. No, because it's true. Because just like in baseball and any other sport, they have this under affiliate, under development program that they got to go through first before they get called up.
You're just making
And
money.
that's what happens.
You're making money in
I
a small venue.
think right now this is a beautiful thing for Penta because I agree with what Warren says. My only thing with that is that the fact that what we see is that WWE is about pace.
Yeah.
You can have the speed, but pace what you're doing. Don't rush into everything. And I think that's what the main problem with AEW is that motherfuckers too busy trying to rush it instead of pacing the shit out. Plus, you gotta understand they're well more highly organized overall. So they have the blueprint of how to start each match, how to set the shit up where you can do your hand gestures, looking at the crowd, pump the crowd up, say shit, talk, walk in the whole nine.
Basically, shit that AEW doesn't teach you to do, they teach you over there at WWE.
Exactly.
But I will take that paycheck from Tony, though. I'm not going.
Hey,
I'll headline Collision. I'll headline Collision.
No. Warren, get your American Prodigy ass out
Hey,
of here.
if I can get 16,000. Was it? No. What's the base minimum right now, bro? What do you give Mercedes?
A lot.
Like 10 grand.
Bro, I take that to go headline a Collision any day. All right.
There you go.
I'll take that bag, but I guarantee you right now, when WWE calls me and there's a new loophole, bro, I'm out. I ain't thinking this
twice.
twice.
We'll set to like 30 grand, 40 grand, but
right.
But basically, majority of all these wrestlers now that's on television
So
are getting like
they're paying the talent more than what they're making, and I feel like that's gonna hurt them.
Depending on the TV deal that like they got, that's how they renew their contracts.
Right.
That type of shit. ROH, however,
is about that Australia.
ROH, however, is an extension of AEW, so they get a little bit of a decent pay, but it's not much.
They're NXT. The only thing keeping
so
them
NXT, like you only get like $150,000 to $200,000 a year. WWE, they raised the joint to like $300,000. It's like the it's like the base medium now.
The base minimum, yes, $300,000.
So you there for like 10
I'll
years.
take that base minimum.
So like you there for 10 years, you get like two. So like you made like $2 million.
Bro, Matt Cardona, all of them, enough said right there.
$2 million. Depending on
everybody talk about they got buried, but look at their house.
Merchandise,
got a house for toys.
anything that you're involved with outside the company, blah, blah, like it's mad shit how you can make money in wrestling.
Yo, whoever did this shit really had no time on their hands. This is beautiful, but there's too many still shots and movements and shit.
They do.
That's the point.
I know what I'm saying. This is like a lot.
This is
probably how Star Wars got directed in the very old ages.
Yeet.
I was actually heartbroken when I heard Star Wars was like produced based off of toys. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
I mean, it makes sense, don't it?
It does
Yeah.
make sense.
All I know is the
But
Star
you
Wars
want to
movie.
have that
Greatest sci-fi
nostalgia
movies
feel,
of all
okay?
time.
That.
That's like if I'm watching Ghostbusters, I don't want to imagine that it was just a whole imaginary ghost that they wanted to sit there and use in the film, or was a paper that made the whole film. I'd feel a little heartbroken.
Weird science.
Yeet, yeet,
Yeet,
weird.
yeet, boo.
Yeet.
Yeet.
solo.
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
Solo boo. Jay.
This is going to be beautiful because now
That
I'm not
motherfucker
gonna-
got a T-shirt
I'm not-
based
I'm
off
not-
his little annoying
Yeet.
noise.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh shit! The
The
shoe.
Elimination Chamber has worn me out.
Banner.
I've never been so happy
Sierra
for
Hotel.
pay-per-view.
Lima, Delta
Monday is
Kilo.
going to be crazy.
Yes,
Monday's
it
definitely
will
going to
be.
be crazy. But not only on top of that, I am the
Monday
new,
and Friday. Woo!
I am the new
USA is going to be
champion.
like, hey,
I am
come
the
back.
Enter
And Friday night
Podcast
Smackdown.
Champion of 2025.
God.
Damn.
You know what I just thought about too? Ava too, his daughter. in
Rock's
NXT.
daughter.
He's
Yeah.
gonna run something in there, yeah. They're gonna have a
She's
whole
coming.
role with this. And
She's coming.
Ricky Starks can be one of their biggest heels in NXT
Could be.
because of that ordeal.
Ethan Page too and shit like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They
And they could have NXT versus
Steve
TNA,
down there
They
too,
could.
and then Trey. I mean, oh yeah, well that too. They could do that.
and then they could cross over with
I
TNA because
just
they're gonna
wanna
have their
see-
select guys, and they're
I
gonna put them on
just
the main
want to
roster.
see Moose and Obafemi go at it and just let these big Bohemian Nigerian monsters just take over and just put on a
Oh, yeah, I
classic
saw that.
Oh, you
black
will.
on black match
Oh, I hope that happens. I
that
hope
we
it's
have been
classic.
waiting for fucking years.
AF.
Shit.
Hmm.
Every time we get a decent black wrestler, it goes, I hate to say this, they always fighting some lame ass motherfucker, and then it's a shitty ass match. It's a real shitty match.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So I'm right
the timing
now.
was just there.
Right now, I'm just excited because you got two Nigerian
Funny here.
warriors banging heads.
Yeah, two super big dudes banging heads here. And
Listen.
Moose and Obafemi.
I think this is going to be a beautiful thing, and to see Moose, I wouldn't be surprised that Moose might get an opportunity to be on one of the brands with
Well, I hope he
Obafemi.
does.
He's been wanting to go to WWE for years.
But
It's just,
And-
they
and-
said he
Thing
didn't
is-
fit the
Philly.
mold.
thing
He
is,
didn't
he gotta
get a
work
taste of
on
it.
no thing. He gotta work on his fucking speech, bro. That's the problem.
Yes.
The
Yes.
promo.
His speech is
Leaves a
going to
lot
be
to
holding
be
him the fuck
See-
back, and that's
See,
why he will
Natty's
never
been telling
be-
him that at the training
He
that
would
they do
never,
in
he would
Tampa.
never get the fuck over in WWE.
They've been
He-
working with his mic work.
And
It's
this
just-
is where Triple H and Shawn Michaels and Paul Heyman
That's what you gotta do
and a
on
couple
your
other guys. No,
That's
I'm
what you
not
do
saying.
on your own,
Hold
man.
on,
I guess
hold
you
on,
do
hold on. I'm
that.
not saying. Listen, what I'm saying is, if they put on this match, I can see them giving him pointers on how to better himself. And sometimes, depending on the talent,
Be an X Division champ.
they'll have a
Yeah.
talent. They'll put a manager on the talent to help that talent work on their mic skills.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying. They might help him by giving him somebody that can help him
5,
with his
4,
mic skills.
3, 2, 1.
Seth looks stoned.
He does look stoned.
Oh,
I just like how
Oh,
the fact
Tangaloa.
that this dude has
I call
all
him
types
Rocket
of wrestling
Power.
figures. This dude got all types of wrestling figures.
Team
That's
Rocket.
so funny, though.
This is Team Rocket
Spends a
right
lot
here.
of he spends a lot of money on
Bro,
Spends a
Bro,
lot
he
of
makes,
money.
I guarantee he makes a good amount on YouTube just from these videos too.
They're funny.
Wham!
Yeah.
You know, he got more moves in this video than he does in actual matches.
That's fucked up, Warren.
It is, but I believe
Yeah, I
it.
don't really know of him. If you are only a WWE guy being introduced to that guy, you're just sitting there and going, huh?
Jeez.
What do you do?
Oh, so
Yeah.
12 is on the. Yeah.
yes.
On
yes.
Tubi.
Bro,
Yeah.
I will say this, Evolve. I've talked to a couple of the promoters that run Evolve and stuff. They are super excited. Even though it's on Tubi, Tubi's actually getting a buzz because
Yeah, it
of what's going on with that right now.
Mhm.
You've got guys that I know a guy like Sean Legacy. He's come very, very close. He'll be like an Austin Theory build up going into from the Indies and stuff. Hopefully, he gets a really good rise out of him. You've got some interesting talent that's going to be there, more theatric. It's not really the move guys; it's the more of the character based guys.
Okay.
So, like, I'm very excited to see this build for them. JoJo Patterson and them, man, I'm super fucking excited for these guys. They were Ring of Honor before half of this shit was rising, and I'm just glad they're finally getting an opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
Of course, they wait until after I got fucking hurt and all this other stuff, but hey, it's all good. It's all good.
I can't believe they will bring.
Timing is better.
Hey,
I've gotten
not
old.
bad
Shit
idea.
happens.
I'm all for it.
Hey, but Joe.
Hey, listen, this Evolve thing is definitely going to be an eye opener and a gateway for a lot of indie wrestlers to really get their shot in their time in the big leagues.
Yeah.
And this will really motivate promotions, indie promotions, to really step their fucking game up.
Yep.
Now you don't have an excuse.
You're not going to see a lot of guys just put indie shows together anymore because now WWE is going to research it, check it out, make sure you're well trained, well promoted, well produced, make sure you're doing the right things on camera work and shit.
You got the backing, you got
It's not just WWE versus wrestling. It is pro wrestling and WWE.
Yeah.
And that's something that's never happened before.
That's the big agenda that Triple H has been trying to push for a long time. That's something that Vince McMahon was not willing to look at and be like, okay, this is what needs to happen.
Hadouken.
But also for Booker's sake too, like that, you gotta be worried too. If they do come in and take it, I mean, if they do come in and say like, yo, I want your top, like I want certain people, and they're like your top talent. That's kind of hard to replace too. Even though you just still gotta have the method of, well, it's the next man up now, and that mentality, I understand that still, but if you do it, it's like almost what they did back in the day, how like they come in and they poach. Same how WCW did with ECW talent. They came
that was a worry. That was definitely a worry from
and that's going to be some
of
the promoters' problems and issues when it comes to this. I mean, it is good because they do bring more eyeballs from
WWE's
WWE.
had a bad
Look
name
at
on their rant for a long
certain
time.
people that come from certain independent scenes and shit like that. Then it brings more eyes on that certain promotion, and they're gonna start researching about your talent, and that's how they start getting noticed.
But
the funny thing is that's why AEW was what it was, is because it was a network for people to finally get that opportunity to do stuff. Now you got WWE doing it. You got everything that that was cited against WWE is what made AEW. And that's why AEW got built to what it was at first. Now that WWE is now showing you, hey, this is not the same thing that Vince put together, doing all these different things.
Thank you. You're proving my point. Thank you.
Now I'm going to say it now. If AEW doesn't fucking step up in 2 years, they are going to be gone because WWE is going to take every fucking thing. This ain't territories no more. No. And that's something that no one's going to realize.
About power.
This is about
power.
Everything.
This is about power.
What's that game? Command and Conquer, whatever. WWE is now taking that whole land. That's
what you can bring to the table. Who's going to watch it first, and who's going to tune in? And right now, everybody is tuning in to fucking to WWE.
Wait when that Peacock deal is up. Netflix is gonna have everything.
Peacock deal doesn't expire until next year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard they want to remake it. I heard they want to renew it now. They want to
renew it because if they let go of WWE, Peacock is not going to have nothing else.
No.
They got Ted
really
too.
I think a lot of the heavy viewership on Peacock is for WWE PLEs and sort of.
But I have a feeling that this is
Netflix. I think is taking over.
This is my opinion of what would happen. What I think is going to happen when it comes to to the end of their contract. I feel like
Get a ladder.
they wouldn't need the ring. I feel like what Peacock is going to do. Peacock is going to renegotiate their contract.
Chair.
And what they're going to do is be like, hey, listen,
make them swing it.
you can go with Netflix. You can go with Netflix. But we still want to put your pay-per-views on our platform because it's sells,
keeps trying.
right?
It's not working.
So then now what ends up happening is that you have a balance of money because a lot of people can't afford fucking Netflix.
No, not all of them.
But you can afford Peacock.
That shit's about to go up.
They got a $19.99 package for Peacock.
So just
if y'all paying for that, then y'all stupid. I'm only paying for $7.99 for my shit. I'd rather watch the fucking ads.
Yeah.
That's
I'm doing that
that's
too.
what I
That's
got.
your fault.
I got it with the ads because hey, I can deal with it.
You talking about on
You
Netflix
also got to
or
think the
Peacock?
promos that they
Netflix.
show, hey, for the extra for the Monday Night Raw, you're literally
Mm-hmm.
going to see the exact same promos posted on Facebook and stuff.
True.
They've already showed it numerous times, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right.
sticking with the
Well,
$7.99.
Yeah.
But you also have to understand it's going to come to a point where motherfuckers are going to be
Oh, they're going
tired.
to make you buy it soon.
They're going to be tired of the ads, so you're going to want to buy that shit so you don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, you have to buy, like,
Those that really don't have a choice, they're going to either pay that or they're going to be like, yo, let me just stick with Peacock and watch.
Yeah.
And that's the only time where Peacock's going to allow the shit to be uncensored because the fact that that's going to be part of the agreement. You can't cancel out anything right now. If you want us to come back, we get to do whatever we put up to. We do what we want to do. And this is why, like I said, yeah, they did sign Hikuleo.
You're like, oh fuck, what is this?
He is signed, but he's just not wrestling yet. Now, here's my thing.
Ow.
This
that's not fair.
This is definitely a New Japan toy.
Yes. That's what it
This
is.
is where once this contract comes up with Peacock, I think this is where Triple H and hold on, this is where I feel like Triple H and The Rock are going to make a run for New Japan.
Oh God. New Japan.
They already have. They already have. That's why Io Sky was the champion at that time, because now it's showing, hey man, we're not just labeling our type of guys to win this championship.
All right.
So I mean, it's a different lot of pillars that what they've been telling. That's what a lot of people are not realizing. When you're watching the product now, you're looking at it as, all right, this is the match. How long can they go? Did they take it? Did they do this? Whatever. Like the KO and Sammy match, everybody reacted to it because one, they had tables, they had chairs, they had these different things because it was like that hardcore rules type match. No other match was like that tonight.
No.
So it made sense on that. So like when you look at these different things and what they've been doing with this, they've been running with Io for a while. They've been running with, Bianca. They've been letting Bianca play with the tag team division because in a way they've been nurturing Jade to get her up. So when Jade turns like what she did tonight, it made sense. So like it's a lot of things that a lot of people are not realizing when they're doing these little things and everybody's like, oh man, they're burying this person, they're doing this. They're brewing it for the next thing. And that's where it's getting to that next part, man. So like, I don't know.
Listen, I agree with you, but remember last year and the year before, I was stating that the fact that there could be a possibility that WWE and New Japan can work something out, and I got scolded. I got scolded for it.
Ow!
I got that shit's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. They're not going to do anything.
I think that was
Japan.
Well, Uncle Fast. I think that was still because Vince McMahon was still in play, and we already know that door was.
That was because that was WrestleMania 39. Because I remember Fat said the same thing. I remember that. Because that's that night I had to hear all.
Vince hasn't been gone. Vince hasn't been gone for that long.
Right.
He's only been gone for what, like a year and
But
a
you
half to
remember,
2
no,
years.
but yeah,
Around
remember
there.
because
Uh-oh.
Vince was back. They were saying,
Not
oh, Vince was
around.
back. That's why Cody lost and all that shit. That's why everybody lost their damn mind on that whole.
I was
month.
one of them. I was one of
They
them.
no,
I
they
admit it.
they lost. They only react to that because of the reports saying that he was backstage and shit, and
Right.
now
Exactly.
how he had retook over the book.
God, this
Apparently,
would be cool
you know what I'm
if we
saying?
got Fatu
When
Jacob
that
Fatu
news
versus
broke,
Mobb.
that's when people freaked out. It was like, oh no, Cody, it was like Cody's gonna lose, blah blah blah. And I'm like, even if he does win, even if he don't, I don't know how this whole political play comes in whenever whoever
Right.
like takes over the book. The book is what matters about
Oh,
who wins and how they win and how that
Yeet.
magnifies that person and what's next.
And you got to get
If you don't have a
TKO's
plan for what's
approval at the
next, then
same
you
time.
should not be booking anyone in that situation.
Yeah, true. But you know, you got to still go on, even through the controversy. And I'm glad it played out the way it played out because it literally showed the shift of power, and it's showing the fact that this is the best move that WWE has ever made.
I mean, Triple H said it best,
So
man.
far.
Don't rush it. Let
Right.
it milk and let
Yeah.
it settle. And when that time happens, it gets that impact. Like what we
But-
got with Cena tonight. That thing is going to overshadow everything that happened tonight. Everything that happened this week. You're not going to know what happened on NXT. You're not going to know what happened on AEW. You're not going to want to know anything. John Cena, the guy that's carried this brand for over 2 decades, the man that literally could wipe his ass and everybody sit there and go, yes, I like you, Cena. Yes, yes, yes. You're my guy. Da 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 da. Cena sucks. All this shit. You witnessed this man go, hey, it's my time.
Yeah.
And he's been hitting it
It's
on
my
the towel.
time.
My last time is now. Cena got in there as a bad guy. I'm leaving as one of the most ruthless guys that you've ever seen. I think it's been the perfect thing what they're doing right now. And honestly, this is the only thing that would only make sense if they weren't going to give you Rock and Cody. The only thing. Like it really, that's the only one I could really see. I'm just glad CM Punk. That's all I said. I said what I said.
Acknowledge me.
That's
I'm
a
just
shield
glad
moment.
CM Punk got screwed again. I don't care.
Look at this. Look at how all of them crowded in the ring and shit.
Yeah.
None of them even shit.
I like how Roman got a
Roman
reaction
did
out of his
boom.
face.
It's so small.
Who had a Jacob action figure?
You're like,
He had to
God.
make that.
Right.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think Jacob has an action figure yet.
No, I don't think he does. Someone probably had to handcraft it or something. I don't know. It looks good though.
Hey, there's
Nah.
videos how to make one.
Yep.
No, I think he does have one.
Oh, he does? Wow. No, I just haven't seen it yet.
No, that one's made. That one's made over somebody.
Oh. Wow. That's fucking
Jacob
cool.
ain't that ripped.
I know he's not that ripped.
No, but they
He
do.
doesn't, and it doesn't have a heavy amount of tattoos like a lot of the others do.
Look at Roman. Elbow. Oh, Jay got the little bit.
Ah!
Those are about the right
Yeah.
punches. And then
It's
you got
not
Moxley
hitting Jacob.
throwing that damn-
I just enjoy it. Yeah. I think it's just beautiful, man. This is a great time to be a
Stone
wrestling
Cold
fan.
Moxley.
This is a great time to
Paradigm
tune back
shift.
in.
Jacob Fatu while he's bleeding.
This is a great time to have your nostalgia feel and learn something different and better.
You're getting
This
an
is a
average
great
crowd gonna lose their damn shit watching
Yep.
a pro wrestling event. John Cena just turned heel. We about to watch this.
This is
I
about to
remember
get
Cena 10 years ago. You know, I remember when he was born and all this. Man, he's a bad guy now and with the Rock.
Yes. Yeah, someone
what?
probably made.
How is this possible?
Yeah, either
It's
someone probably
possible.
made the action figure or they took some pieces and then they made the rest.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, but it looks really good.
You could tell the one guy's is a New Japan action figure just because all their action figures were very
Yeah.
tall.
Paradigm shift.
Yeah,
is so
high cool.
This is why I
Oh
literally
my
knew it
goodness,
because
Cena's
between
gotta
my
win
guts and
and
chunks.
Rock is sneaky. Now John Cena go after his moment, mic drop, and walk away. Yeah, that press conference really set it off.
Like in.
He came in there dead silent. That's the one thing I loved about Cena, because Cena always comes in there humble, smiling, whatever. Cena walked in there angry, just pissed off. Took the mic, dropped.
He sacrificed himself. Come on, bro. Like,
This is what you wanted.
Oh my God! Both of those.
injury.
Oh wow!
Look at the edge
The
of
yeet
that.
cage.
Wow!
Oh, there
The
we go.
edges of this shit
Whoa.
is so damn small.
Bro, the fact that they got
Double-
gray shavings in Jay's beard in action figure says it all.
Fucking hell! That's insane.
That's the part I just can't get over.
Oh, Tonga Lola all laid out.
I can't get over the fact they got gray hair in Jay's action figure on his beard.
Damn. And the shield.
This is the shield. It's just shocking. Solo's like, no, don't hurt me.
Who's that?
Who is that?
Oh, it's a
hi,
Mobb
Heyman.
manager chick. Oh, yeah.
Well, damn, Paul can
My
swing.
name is Paul Heyman. I am the wise man.
I acknowledge. Not you.
He's gonna be a big.
I acknowledge.
That's
He's
crazy.
gonna be a big fan.
We're gonna have people crying. It's gonna help Roman. I will say this,
Right.
because if Paul stays with Roman and Roman stays as his babyface, it's gonna dry out. It's already started. It's getting to that point where it's gonna be like, all right, man,
But
we've
I
got
wonder
enough of this.
I wonder
We've
how
brushed this
the
enough.
favor plays into all this.
But when Paul turns on Roman, Roman's going to be transcended just off of that. Again, just the same way we got with Punk when Paul turned on him with Brock.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of fun things that they're going to be doing, man. And the funny thing is, we could sit here and make an expectation go, oh, man, we can predict this, and it might not even happen. Like, Cena going heel. Everybody thought we were going to get babyface and babyface, or Cody was going to turn, because Cody's the believability to turn. So it's like, this Mania is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
True.
Not so
I didn't
predictable.
even do the prayer thing. No,
It's just hard. It is hard to believe that we had to see Dean Ambrose action figure.
Oh, you
He's
said
bald,
Dean?
by the way.
Oh, no.
Bald?
Yeah, I
Completely
said
bald
Dean.
there. That's whack.
Can't
That's
work
crazy.
Dean Ambrose.
That's crazy as hell.
Heyman like this.
I guarantee you, if Dean Ambrose was at like an NBA game or something, they would go, hey, man, that's Dean Ambrose. It's not John Moxley.
There's still some people. Sometimes I'll see.
Hey, just like the
Moxley
NBA thing where
Jameson.
people go, hey, Chris Jericho's still wrestling?
Yeah.
Who the hell's AEW?
Who's John Moxley? That's Dean Ambrose.
Hey, that's Edge. No, Coach. What the?
Who's Adam Copeland?
You named after a dip? What is this?
That's crazy as hell.
Oh, this is awesome. I'm still.
This is awesome.
I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about the whole thing with Cena turning.
Yeah.
Listen, overall, this shit was a fucking 10. I give it a 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 fucking 10.
10 on
Fucking
Bluetooth.
10. Oh my God! Like you just like
This is wild.
4 matches? No, 3.
4.
This is more.
No, I'm sorry, 4 matches.
4 matches.
4 matches.
Shout out to Candice LeRae. At least she got on the screen.
Listen. Regardless of what, even though that was a match for the crowd,
Right. That was for all the.
I give it to Triple H and the crew. What a great fucking show that you guys produced. It was jam-packed with action. It was
You're a fool.
Listen, I don't know how many kickouts from the women's and the men's elimination chamber where I was like, where my heart was just like, you gotta be shitting me. You cannot do that. You just can't do that.
Hardcore title match.
Like, you can't sit there and just have our hearts just pulsating like that.
This is my boy Austin.
It's like heart going like this, like
Right.
really fast.
Here is not a jobber.
Even even though they
Stop
were
it. Don't
12 to
you dare
13
say anything about
years,
that.
a little bit too late. But understandably now, if you believe that the now and never theory and
Mhm.
method, sometimes you
No
gotta just
pun
jump in and
intended
be like,
theory.
"Hey, man, fuck it, let's just do it.
Yeah.
What I got to lose? You know,
It was
I already
beautiful.
did whatever the fuck it is. Now it's my last one. Just go for it."
And then that's
So
also going to tell a story if Cena loses now, because now
Right.
Cena's done all this shit. What's
Mhm.
next?
Just to
Oh, you were a
lose.
former jobber there, Dukes?
no, he was a former jogger. You know, he used to jog, but he don't.
Yeah,
jog.
right.
Damn, you got Mick beating up Austin Theory. Come on.
God damn.
Hey,
It
shout
was
out to
good.
Mick Foley. Mick Foley looked really good at the
Yeah.
indie promotion that he was at.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait a
in
minute. And
Tampa.
big shout out to Lex Luger, too, who can actually now start
Who's the
standing from his wheelchair.
Who's
Yeah,
that? Who's
yeah.
the Joker?
That's and
DDP
shout out to
is
DDP
life.
Yoga. Yeah, shout out to DDP Yoga, man,
Oh.
for really helping him, man. For real.
Oh, it's
And,
Moxley.
and helping a lot of wrestlers, including Scarhawk, God rest his soul, getting back on like their feet, like legitimately through his program and shit, and really got him into real good shape. Like, bro, he's
Joker John
bro,
Moxley. Oh my god.
he's a saint. Shout out
Bro,
to DDP.
and one thing I'm gonna say about DDP is he doesn't charge you an arm and leg. Like he literally wants to help you. Bro, his house is like a fucking hotel.
Jesus.
Like he literally has the best state of the art shit, and he's gonna willing to get you right, to get you on your feet, get your health right. It's gonna be up to you to do it. He's only got the stuff to get you leveraged in.
You just gotta put in the work.
And DDP goes to independent promotions. When he goes to seminars, he's doing the DDP yoga stuff. You're not doing wrestling shit. You're doing the DDP yoga to kind of like give you an edge to get better. And that's something that I really appreciate with DDP. Like he's helped a lot of guys that I've been in the ring with, guys that damn near died because they're having neck issues and shit like that. Like he's gave so many people longevity just in life.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Most def. He's a saint.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker like 60 years old and better than a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a dude flexible as he is.
Takes time, bro. Takes time and willpower, bro. You got to know what's
Well,
good.
Warren, you're not. Well, Warren, you're not. Mr.
Your hips
Fantastic.
don't move sometimes like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you ain't Mr. Fantastic from the fucking Fantastic Four.
I'm not. I know.
It'd be nice. What if you did some of the yoga?
I do. I've
See?
gotten a little bit better with it, but I ain't bending like that.
See, look at you.
I like the
everybody can't bend it like Beckham, but you can sure try.
Bend it like Beckham.
Yeah. That's actually a good movie, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, you stupid motherfucker, you.
Joker Mob hitting Theory with a trash can lid.
These stupid. You
I
just
can't watch this, man. Y'all stop abusing my dude.
your dude is getting just manhandled.
He's not a jobber.
Joker Moxley.
Joker Moxley.
I thought it was like Doink the Clown 4.9.
Nah, you can tell from his pants.
I knew it was a Joker, but I wasn't sure, and I'm like, wait, where's Eric?
Oh, so you got what? Omos coming out with MVP.
Almost. Almost.
Come on, guys. He's 39 years old.
Big headline.
Okay, then.
I mean, he's.
Oh, they're talking about Cena turning heel is paying homage to Bray Wyatt.
Oh, yeah, because they did have that the match that at the WrestleMania nobody went to. I think it was
He was supposed to be a bad guy for that.
Mm-hmm. Anybody? No, we're not. I'm not watching Harriet the Spy. I'm not even in my living room right now.
Bro, what? You know what? I'm just gonna say.
Everybody's talking about Diva watch list. Well, y'all need to look out for Stephanie Vaquer.
Nah,
It
does. Stephanie Vaquer, yeah.
It does.
I'll go on the dark side.
Hey guys,
on the dark.
It does warm my heart.
Yeah,
that,
I do have a Stephanie Vaquer T-shirt in my closet right
that
now.
what you would call it, that
I ain't buying a
everybody's
t-shirt.
paying homage
Oh, I
to
actually
Bray
wore it
Wyatt.
last week on the Wrestling Asylum. I said
And
I would, and I did.
for me, I just think like how things would have been had he
Hey,
still been
Blackheart, we
alive
had the Marvel
Yeah.
universe. Now we're
at
getting the
this
DC
moment.
universe. We got
Yeah.
Black Adam and the
The
Page
kind of
Peacemaker.
matches he would put in.
Who'd
You
have
know
thought
what
that
I'm
Black
Y'all
Adam
are
and
coming
Peacemaker
back now.
teaming up
Y'all
like
are
that?
coming back, bro.
Bro.
Y'all
And then
got
to
it.
have
Riddle.
Alexa Bliss come in and come
Black
back.
Adam changed
Oh my God.
Superman. Yes.
Like, would he be champion right now? That would have been my $1 million question.
Who?
Bray,
Bray Wyatt.
maybe.
If he'd have
We would
never
have
passed away, would he have been champion? And what brand?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
SmackDown.
Probably
He would
SmackDown.
have been the world heavyweight champion, but it would have been for SmackDown.
Yeah.
So okay. So by that being said, do you think that the bloodline story versus the Wyatt family would have been the ultimate like storyline? You know, the darkness, the dark family
I don't
versus.
think it would connected well. Just
I don't
because,
know.
like what we're watching with the Wyatt Six, like what are they doing
Mhm.
now? Like if they would have done the timing, this thing what was Bray was good with. Bray knew when the moments would work, and then what times is like, all right, let's weed off of this. Let's focus on this. When you see the Wyatt Six thing, I haven't even watched wrestling. Like literally get to watch wrestling in a while, and I can still tell you is when it's fed on, it's not connected and received the right way because you're looking at it as like, oh, there are this big old homage moniker, whatever, but can they do something else? Can they do something? It was cool when they first did it because they weren't doing matches and stuff. The only thing that hurts them is it's got to be a wrestling match and stuff with this connection. They could have wreaked havoc for half a year and done a great build up, got it all lined up and right. But it was the fact that, oh, it's a wrestling company. We got to have them wrestle. And it just wasn't received as what it was. So, like, if they do the repackaging and do the timings, whatever, it would have worked way more with Bray. Way more with Bray.
No.
Well, I think Bray was more. I think Bray is more of the visionary than Bo is.
Yeah, he eliminated Moxley.
And I think that's the reason why a lot of shit is
Oh,
with them really
Barbara
kind of
Smash.
doesn't make that sense. Just for the simple fact that Bo Dallas doesn't have that vision that Bray has.
I mean, he has the vision. It's just he doesn't how to get to those. When we talk about emotions, like I said, you don't got a negative feedback on Rock unless Cody's there.
Right.
You have to have that emotional standpoint with it. Bo is only portrayed as Bray's brother.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing he can't get out of that shtick. And that's what hurts him when it comes to this right now.
By Matt Riddle.
True.
That's crazy.
He got to step out of his shadow. But
He's got to get out of his shadow.
It's hard to take. It's hard to step out. It's hard to step out that shadow when his impact was so profound, but his career was short.
Uncle Fast, no one can't outstep your shadow, man. You're too big.
I know. I'm just saying, but I'm saying as far as Bray's, when you got when your big brother literally was like becoming the face of darkness, like the new face of darkness. It's hard to
Dudes versus the System and the Colognes at TNA Sacrifice. Oh, nice.
Sweet.
They'll be back too on the Hardy Boys.
You could have put Sheamus in that elimination chamber. Just thought about it.
That was KO.
True.
Right now, Matt Hardy is pleading with Triple H and WWE.
Oscar coming back? That's a key question too. She made MIA for a minute. Oscar?
I don't know.
I think Oscar was going through some emotional shit.
Yeah, she took time out to take care of some personal stuff that's been happening, I guess, and then her social media accounts got hacked, and she talked about it. So everyone's kind of concerned about her.
Oh,
Should
wrestling
be back
fans
soon.
gotta chill
I mean,
out.
considering there's some people out there just being absolute assholes.
Just watch the product
Well-
and leave it at that. That's how people need to be. I can't stand that shit.
Ugh,
I can't stand that shit.
damn.
Well, you can't stand what?
How wrestling fans can't let a fucking wrestler just live, bro. Like you gotta
Yeah.
go to their house and shit,
Like-
man. Go on.
Here comes Punk.
Well, remember what we said. Remember what I said. It's hard when people are addicted to something for so long. It's hard to turn that shit off.
But also, this is also if the person got nothing else to live for besides wrestling. That's the
Mhm.
problem.
Right.
They don't have no actual personality when it comes to any outside socialism.
Right.
And that's why you see
Touch
a lot of these
grass.
people will come in and actually do some crazy ass shit.
Touch
That is
grass or that
unorthodox.
is your
Yeah.
ass. There you go.
And this
If you
is
don't
why.
have an
Let's put that
actual
on a t-shirt.
outside of like this shit, how I be telling y'all hundreds of times when y'all first came in this podcast, shit, how we all came together, and shit. Have a life outside of this shit because
Yeah.
this shit is always going to be
Blackheart.
here.
This gonna be our
It's
new
always gonna
shirt.
be here.
Touch grass or that's your ass. There you go.
Yes,
Oh my
Warren.
god.
Touch
That's some
grass,
country shit.
touch
Crazy.
grass, or will it kick your ass?
Exactly.
Oh,
It should be
I
on a
said
touch
t-shirt.
that's
It
your
should
ass.
be t-shirt
I like
sell
If you
it.
don't have a personal life and that type of shit, and you don't have anything else to go for, then this is going to be the craziest life that you're going to have, and
It's
gonna take
boring.
you everywhere.
You
And you're
need
gonna feel
spice
like
in your
wrestling
life.
is
It's
real.
fucking boring.
Right.
But you're also gonna feel like
You're
wrestling
messing
is
it
like
up for all of
real,
us.
like you know,
Right.
like the kayfabe. People don't understand and comprehend kayfabe like crazy, and they
Like they don't
understand that
understand.
word. That's how you have to behave and how to treat wrestling, and that's what some of
See,
these
I
fans.
like how you said that because they were saying something on Busted Open recently.
Mhm.
I love Dave LaGreca because he gives a personal feel. He gives you that. I got a wrestling fan.
Sami
I
Zayn
got
here.
that wrestling fan mentality,
Runs
but
the
I do
ring.
know I know guys like Bully. I know guys like this. But when he came on there talking about how he was mad about The Rock pulling the curtain on the press conference, this was a great example of what you just said. Wrestling fans only see what's on that TV. They see
Mhm.
the character. They see all that stuff.
Mhm.
They don't see a different reality life. Rock was
Right.
showing you, hey, I can play this part, but I'm Dwayne Johnson in this press conference.
Mhm.
You see me as The Rock on TV, I'm Dwayne on this press conference.
Yeah.
And
That's like you. That's like you being Warren
exactly.
here.
I
But when
pulled
you're
the
on the
curtain way
outside
ahead.
in the wrestling
I'm
ring,
a
you are
mask
the
guy
American
that's
prodigy.
telling you I'm on the mask. I'm supposed to be
Yeah,
this
you know what I'm
mysterious
saying? That's
character,
like
whatever.
Uncle Fast is
I've
here.
already
He's
told
the
you.
hitman and shit. But outside of this, he's a drummer.
Right.
You
And
gotta
it's
have
like,
something else.
yeah.
You
It's like,
gotta have your
I'm the-
separate identity separate.
Yep. It's like I'm the good doctor on the wrestling asylum, but
Yeah,
away
pretty.
from here, I'm just someone, just married woman, just working, living life, that sort of
And
thing.
then and I'm a black man just trying to make it.
Yeah.
You got two
No,
violin.
you got
Yeah.
both.
Brock Lesnar. Sorry.
Hey, I'm just a black man just trying to make it, man. Like
I
that's
like
just
how
it.
Brock came out right
this
after
is
you
what
said
I
I'm
can
a
say
black
about
man
that.
trying to. That was the funniest part about it. Literally, Blackheart said, "I'm just a black man trying to make it." Then Brock Lesnar comes out. So I mean,
The beast
you gotta watch
incarnate.
out for that. You gotta watch out, bro.
Yeah.
You getting buried already. Like
You
damn.
ain't shit. No, you ain't shit, Warren. Fuck you on that one.
Goddamn.
Oh man, that was good. That was good timing though. Nah, but that was good timing though.
It was so funny though, because you were real sappy. You're like, you gave an emotional feel, and then Brock Lesnar just comes out here suplexing Jay. Like, damn. He went over the first black person. Like, look, if you rewind it, Brock went for the black guy in the ring. That's what it was, right there.
Oh my god, you make it sound like it's racial as shit.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
That was the icing on the cake, bro. I'm just a black man trying to make it. How comes Brock Lesnar?
Wow.
That I think was a
Right.
weird
Wow.
coincidence that
No,
happened.
Dad,
This is
no.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
If Taker couldn't say no, what are you gonna do?
Nothing. I can't tell you.
Nothing.
Message.
Shit. Somebody.
Oh no, Logan Paul.
Hey, Blackheart, you be like that guy off of what was it? Mr. D's. No, Daddy, no.
Bottle.
You use foul language in front of the women? No, sir, no. Pineapples.
Oh my god.
I just can't get over the fact Logan has been in the wrestling business for 2 years and he only has one action figure.
It's weird.
And it's that same goofy ass one right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel like if Brock does come back, he is going
God.
after Logan. I just want to see it.
Paradigm shift to Logan Paul.
You're gonna have everybody going, we support Brock.
It gets F5'd as well. Oh my god.
You'll hear the loudest pause for an F5 in your life. Just throwing Logan all over the damn place.
That's crazy as hell, bro. Y'all motherfuckers.
Oh shit, we got Edge back. Or is it Coach? Which one we got? Oh damn. Oh, we got Edge.
Really?
Oh, it says Edge. Bruh.
Oh my god. Hide your wives' Edge.
I'm sure Mox is like, oh shit.
They even put chest
I
hair
heard
on him. Look at
between
that.
the rumor that AEW Revolution is going to be the end of the Death Riders until Pope took down Claudio, packed Marina, and sent to the ambulance. And what happens to Wheeler Yuta? Wheeler Yuta's just going to get his fucking head ripped off, as far as I'm concerned.
Has it been good? I'm being
Death
serious.
Riders,
Has it been
no. He'll definitely turn on John Moxley until Cope wins that first championship.
good? I watched the match between him and Cope last. I watched the match, the Australia thing. I thought it was a pay-per-view. Blackheart told me it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It was a special episode of.
So I watched that match and I was not happy with it just because for a baby face to get over and to get the crowd to feel him.
Yeah.
Moxley did not sell half the shit to make it to where fans could get behind Cope.
Right.
Or whatever the fuck is
I didn't like it myself, and I just didn't like the match in general. I was like, well, this just freaking sucks. So I just hit the mute on my TV and just left and waited until the next match.
Oh, it's Triple H.
And being a fan of Mox, I never do that though, but I've just been hating the Death Riders so much, I just can't. And I think my Willow hit Marina Shafir with a chair, and I'm like, you should have hit her harder. Hit her harder.
I mean, shit. That's what I mean. I can't say that's what happens when you have one booker that either does it week to week or doesn't do like what they call what to do, either a short term, medium term, or long term booking story,
right?
And they don't give certain key amount of dates where it's a climax. I mean, a beginning, climax, and end. It's supposed to be like a story. So when you do that, you'll be able to timeline by different shows, whatever, what happens to build up this story and how long they take. If it takes longer than
Death Riders ain't building like nothing for the town.
And 15 weeks with no payoff or like the intensity is not building and the crowd's not investing to it, then you gotta cut it.
You do have to cut it.
I will say this: Jim Cornette has said it at its best. AEW does not know how to build baby faces at all. They don't know what a bump and feed scenario is. You have
to a Punk versus AJ feud. That's
I love the episode on LFG, whatever they talked about. When they were showing the guys that were having their very first match, they said, all right, we didn't know who was the bad guy and who was the good guy because you didn't do anything to make us feel for the good guy until the very end.
Definitely called up Booker
If
Shucky.
you do that, you have to make the momentum for that character to get over.
Right.
Yes, throw him over.
Throw him over.
I'm serious. I do not like Moxley as much as I don't like Punk. Like
Right.
Punk can at least work.
Yeah.
Punk's
I
already
hate
gone. Punk's
Batista.
already gone.
Yeah, I know Punk's already
And
gone.
then you got Batista in this shit too. No
Don't be
fireworks.
dissing
Wow.
Batista. Batista,
Fireworks.
he was in my top 5, all right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker, that song come on, bro. I was
Listen, bro.
I was mad when he shaved his head. I was like, bro, every time y'all get popular, y'all shave y'all's head. That had to be a thing. If you're gonna be famous, you gotta shave your head. Austin,
I'm
Austin
on
did
the
it
right
all.
path.
Oh, get in there until Brock gets back. You got a chance. Oh shit! Oh, there go KO.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you know
Sammy,
Sammy.
oh bye,
Bye-bye,
Sammy.
Sammy's gone.
Sammy's
The one that
Sammy's
never failed.
hilarious. Uh-oh, turn around, Batista.
The funny thing is, but with the Elimination Chamber, when it regards to Sammy, like, what's the payoff for Sammy?
I don't know.
Sammy's just gonna go ape shit. I feel like.
Oh,
He's gonna go ape shit and try to obliterate KO when he comes back.
probably will.
I don't even think it's KO, bro. I think it's just Sammy's gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this nice guy mantra. This shit's old. I'm done with it. Like, I'm just gonna come after everyone.
Yeah.
He could even side with the Rock. He could even side with the Rock. Like I said, we got
ew.
Fat
Austin
Boston.
Powers? Jesus.
Bro, I thought that was
Bastard.
shit dangling on
That
him.
did my
I was like,
belly.
what is this? Oh, that's the dude.
Yeah.
And they got him by Piper Niven. Come on. Who's that?
Oh, God.
Yo.
Yo.
Who the fuck? Oh, ew. Okay, no.
Ew.
They made that action figure. There ain't no way.
No, you can actually buy this shit. That's
The
not deep.
Austin Powers one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Brock.
Yeah, you
Brock
know how
just got
old,
fitted
yeah,
on.
man, you know how old that these shits are?
I ain't seen an Austin Powers toy in a minute.
Oh, believe me, they're still
Bro, they used to have them as Happy Meals, toys, the cars.
You know what they give Happy Meals now? Pokemon cards.
And Fat
My
Bastard
daughter just got a
eliminates
Charizard.
Bad bastard.
eliminates Brock Lesnar. Wow.
Wow. And
Annabelle
then they all
just
go
got a
after that
Charizard. I'm
bastard.
about to go to the
That
card
bastard
store
goes, "Hey."
tomorrow and see if it's worth it.
I feel bad for Fat Bastard now. Although we're to get the big beast out and you sacrifice yourself.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Hey, see? Y'all said Theory was a jobber. He's still in there. Oh, there go Logan.
Who said that?
Who's that?
Oh, Switchblade
Hey.
Jay White.
Yeah, these are definitely New Japan action figures. They have to be.
Jay White don't even have an
Oh
AEW
no!
action figure.
Oh no! Yeah, they get AEW too. I keep forgetting AEW got the action.
He
figures
doesn't
now.
have an action figure for AEW, I don't think.
Not for AEW, but
No,
here's
yes,
one
he
example
does.
of an AEW action figure that I have.
No,
Oh,
I think
Tony
he
gonna
does.
sue you. Tony gonna sue you. The
No, I
biggest
think he
fold that
does.
Floppy ever did.
No, wait, time out. I think he
Cody's
does.
not Punk, and then he got CM Punk and
Jay
Cody.
White definitely has an action figure in AEW. This is only like probably the only one that they got.
Okay, I'm gonna check this here real quick. Here,
Because just like Warren just said, that's copyright infringement, and they actually made it.
Yeah.
Technically, you know what I'm
Way to
saying?
block our video.
All right, Ringside Collectibles.
I know. So I know these things. They gotta be bought like and made manufacturally because they're all built the same way, bro.
Yeah.
They're all different body parts except for just the bottom.
Craziest thing, AJ's got like 7 different companies when it comes to an action figure.
Wow.
He even has one of those weird New Japan ones, like the clay kind.
Mm-hmm.
Finn too, I think. I think he has when he was the Joker or some shit like that.
Oh.
It's Prince Devitt.
Right?
Remember the wrestling figures you used to? Remember the wrestling figures that you could put in the stands? You just twist the upper part and they just swung around. And they would clothesline and shit.
That was the WCW action figures.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
They even have an AJ WCW one. Oh Lord, Seth. Bro, can we talk about what Seth was wearing tonight?
Oh God.
When don't we talk about what he wears?
I'll tell you right now, the Lakers didn't approve that.
No.
Well, he looks like a walk-in living room furniture that went wrong.
Bro, the fact that he has that in his closet is enough said for me.
Yeah, he probably raided Becky's closet.
That's where his daughter goes, "You not my dad."
Y'all just hating.
Daddy, why you dressed like that? Oh.
Y'all just hating on the fashion sense. That's just all it is. Yeah, y'all just got no taste.
I can see Blackheart wearing that.
No taste. I can't even fit that. I couldn't even fit that, and that's some shit that like a young dog.
The red bottoms and the belly. What was that little jacket thing he had wearing on SmackDown?
Say Drake. Say Warren.
I don't know what it was.
I'm not doing it.
Don't do that. I'll put one of those things
They
out.
not like us.
Say
They
Warren.
not like us.
Oh damn, Logan! Damn, Logan couldn't win even in the action figure rumble. Oh damn.
Oh, MJF.
Speaking of which, MJF. Now you know it's an AEW action figure.
Of course it is.
Why
is he so pale?
Because I'm better than you. And,
Sheamus looked darker in his action figure.
So this is before the spray tan and shit, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. And Max is like, do I really want to get in here? I don't know.
Wait. No, wait a minute.
Wait.
How many action figures? Well, how many action figure series does AEW have? They only have about like one, I think.
No, they've got like Unrivaled, and I think
their biggest one is Sting.
Yeah,
Sting has like 5 different types.
They have Unrivaled. This one I have here is
Cody has 4 types for
Unmapped
AEW.
right here.
He has this one. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was like the old school Hogan bullshit ones.
Yeah. God. If Max ever went to WWE and faced off against Seth Rollins, I'd geek out. I'd be like, oh.
Don't do that, seriously.
Listen, it's a travesty.
It is a travesty.
I would love to actually see Seth just go like, you know what? Fuck all these indie guys. This is WWE. That's all you need to see.
Yeah.
Weren't you in the Indies, Tyler Black? Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
I'm in bell bottoms and
more than one
fishnets now.
The biggest baby face in the current WWE.
Hey, he got pyro in
both
the
in
action
real
figure.
life and in action figure form.
That man is that's the AEW one.
Man, his robe is big as shit.
That's the AEW action
Rose.
This man couldn't have a budget to get the WWE one.
Get your tickets to SMW draft night. Like I said, Portland, Maine pop up March 15th for that and for the SMW Vortex and Vortex and Shock tapers as well. Shh, get that on the deal.
I think that, wow.
VIP meeting, VIP seats are available. Meet and greet with WWE former.
And you get Blackheart's OnlyFans feet pictures.
Shut the fuck up. Are you listen? Are you paying for my?
Why are you stuttering? That's the funniest part.
Are you paying for my?
That caught you off guard.
Yeah, that guy did caught me off guard. I'm about to say, like, you paying for my pedicures then and shit?
Paying for my expenses, motherfucker.
Right.
We're not going back and talking about that again. God,
nah, man, you open up Pandora's box. You open up Pandora's box. Might as well.
You give me
You started it. You started it.
Them toe pictures are waiting at their chair, waiting for them right now.
Listen, you heard what Uncle Fat said, man. You started this shit. I didn't start nothing, man. You did this. You brought this
You're
up.
gonna
I got this dog.
you get a Drew Gulak autograph sign with the feet
fellas
picked by
in
Black
the chat,
Heart.
have y'all been taking care of yourselves lately?
Them feet
How
ain't
about
loyal.
that, Warren? How about that, Warren? Let's start this shit off.
No, actually, I gotta make an appointment, bro, because I need my feet to get done.
You gotta get that Kendrick Lamar song. The feet not like us. The feet not like us.
They not like us.
You're stupid as hell. Stupid
Oh
as
shit,
fucking hell.
Ron over here
Nah.
spearing away. Look at him.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord.
Yeah,
No,
oh, my
I'm being
word is
serious.
right.
No, I'm being serious, folks. Look,
Why
nah,
did
it's
Ron
about
have a leopard singlet?
physically, spiritually, mentally are the main three.
And totally.
And Jay White survives.
Well,
Ooh.
Don't care.
Right out barbed wire.
I like how they threw
Yo,
an
your reaction
AEW
from him at all, like,
You need to self care.
Oh, look at that. Look,
bleeding.
It's very
He's
important.
bleeding. No.
Because without self care,
Stop it, Joker Mox.
you know.
I just can't get over the fact they got Braun in a leopard singlet.
Hey Warren, have you got your feet done?
I did. Believe it or not, me wearing steel-toed boots all the time. Yes, you got to.
Kenny Omega.
I can't get that athlete's foot. It was weird. I ain't gonna lie, it was weird.
Like a tree is.
I'm not gonna go fully in depth with it. It was pretty damn weird, but hey, we got through it. We got through it.
Right, we got through it.
We survived.
Close your eyes and just what the fuck happens. This is what it is. I really will say this. I don't think we'll ever see Kenny Omega. If he's in there, it's just for a one-time off.
That's why
Probably.
like how they did Sting.
When worlds collide.
Yeah. WWE, AEW, and we're, as you know, Worlds Collide pay-per-view or something.
A lot of people hate on that match, but that match with him
Kenny
and Triple
Omega
H
surviving
was
for
really
dear
good.
life.
Where's Omos?
Enough seating for
Oh, God.
Omos was hiding. Almost hide from Brock Lesnar. That's what it was.
Clear it out. Start all over. Clear it out. And just hit 30 seconds a couple of times.
Look at that.
30 seconds. Clear it out. That means
Yo,
stop,
Theory,
pause,
you
clear
ain't
it out.
shit, bro. Like,
Hit
what's
30
he
seconds.
thinking?
He just knocked the shit out of Omos. That's what he did. He had Brock Lesnar on him.
Goodbye. He's out.
Oh, damn. Well, I feel like Omos is about to take Theory's soul. Oh, damn. Here come Mox. Two-Face Mox.
The king of pros has arrived.
Bro.
The original
God.
Matt Riddle, former WSC hardcore champion, in his own
Can't be too mean to him. He's in Jacksonville.
When he gets to that ring, he's as dangerous as they come. Mixed martial arts background. He can go toe-to-toe with
Oh, look, he even got the little slides. Wham! Just knocked a dead in Austin Theory's chest.
Matt Riddle was the victim of losing his
Riddle always aiming for the nuts. Fuck.
happened to Cody Rhodes. To the back of
Oh.
Theory. Moxley knows when to pull out the weapons when needed, but no! What a
I like the
suplex
setup.
by Riddle. Takes down John Moxley, and now Theory's trying to get rid of Riddle as quickly as he can. Oh yeah, he's back. The Prince.
I was about to say, it was just flickering lights there, like, oh yeah.
The last time
Who's
we
this
saw
guy?
this man was in a qualifier against Edge. And
Ben
now
looked lost.
he's looking to make this match his own. Man, when I grow up, I want abs like Finn Balor. This dude shredded, returning in great shape, and going after Moxley with a drop kick. And now,
I'll say this, Finn could actually pull off wrestling and
Finn
kicks.
Balor also lost his hardcore championship in the past in a hardcore Royal Rumble match.
Wham, wham, wham.
Revitalize his career here.
Why does Riddle's character look like somebody off a Street Fighter?
But if anyone could do it, I'd say it's Finn Balor.
Oh, boy.
To the top of the noggin of Austin Theory as Joker John Moxley. He's looking to take out Riddle. But now who's going to be next in this hardcore war?
You know how many days this probably had to take him to film this?
Bro, it probably took him like 2 weeks to do the shit.
Probably more than that, bro. Because you gotta get the right camera work. You gotta sit there. You know how many times he's had to view this whole thing? Edit it out. Oh my lord. I don't have the patience for this.
Championship gold in WSC, and Riddle almost eliminated. Jericho putting that win. That was not an elimination. He went through the middle.
Is that WWE Jericho or AEW Jericho? Oh, that's AEW.
I thought that was WCW Jericho.
Because Jericho has that actual sleeve.
Hey,
That's the
WCW
AEW.
Jericho never had a tattoo like that.
WWE never had a tattoo until he was in the Dun to Duns.
Damn.
That was a good story. Oh, he forgot the. Oh, damn. Buy him dinner first. Jesus.
You busted him wide open.
That sounds about Riddle.
Davis.
See, look.
Oh, you started this over.
I was going to say, we already seen it.
Yeah, you started this over.
See, no, look at him. Go, Sheamus, go.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, bro. You started this over, bro. We seen this already.
We seen Sheamus.
Yeah, we seen all this already.
Who won it?
Yeah, we seen all this. Yeah.
I don't remember who won it though.
Yeah, we seen
Jay
all this.
won it.
Jericho right now, but here comes John Moxley trying to eliminate the big man. Sheamus still fighting back here. And look.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. You did do this. Remember when I was telling y'all that there was some other shit that element teams did, like John Cena joined the NWO. This was it.
Oh.
Davis keeps title after controversial draw with official scores 115, 113 for Davis, and 114, 114 twice.
Oh, that is gonna be crazy if we actually see John
if
Cena.
if it's twice tied, and then that one person was different, that means Davis should have won.
Take everybody's title.
Did Davis win that
Golden
first
shovel.
one? Yeah, look. First round. Official scores was 115 to 113 for Davis. So you won. What the fuck is it? How you? That's why they say controversial. They just want to, even if there's 1 point, but that's 2 points. Oh, no, it is. They mad, they don't got.
Wait, hold on. See the wrestler Vince McMahon? Yo.
Yo, they're all over this shit. I love it.
Yeah, but this shit was made years ago.
You know how many theories they've all been saying they want to see him to turn heel for decades?
Yeah, basically, he's going to every promotion, taking every title.
Well, if you're podcast after podcast, if you're a bidder, you rag Cena.
This man fucking ran over somebody.
That was the Godfather.
Yeah, well, the pimping ain't easy.
I'm not driving. I'm just gliding.
I'm the new management.
I'm around gliding.
Fast and Furious. Told you.
I mean, that is a good way to promote Fast and Furious because, you know, Rock and Cena are going to be in the movie together.
I'm telling you, it's just a way for him to get more movie roles. And then Japan, yep, here it comes.
We get Evolution all over again. American icon Cena. His bald spot wasn't very noticeable tonight.
That shit was more visible than LeBron James' hair.
Oh.
Hey, once again, back on the WWE's radar.
I want to see the fist back. Oh dear God!
Wow.
Well, they didn't mention
Wow.
Drake at all, and he was at Elimination Chamber tonight. They never even said his name.
Yeah, they're not going to say his name. They don't want no more bad publicity.
Yeah.
Boy, Travis Scott got showed though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Travis Scott ain't got no shit. He ain't got no shit like Drake.
Look under his
Facts.
eyes, they'll tell you different.
568K views 4 years ago. 4 years. That's 2021. 2K19. That this whole thing that he made was made. So like Warren said, people had so people had these theories for a minute.
And they were right. This shit finally came true. They're jumping.
That was gonna be the only time that people wanted Cena back.
Somebody got pregnant tonight and had a baby and named it John Cena. John Cena, the Montreal Screwdriver.
I can see Rocket using that as a damn promo anymore.
Yeah, she don't know.
We got Elimination Chamber babies.
You never brought him up.
You mean a running screwdriver?
Yeah.
Not like when you know him when you see you at the bar.
I was going to say Canadian screwdriver because he's in Canada.
Yeah. You know, ask me where you at.
Shit, that's twice. Shit, that's twice in Canada. That's screw ass something.
I don't know. I'm there glad I should have back
No, let's not forget when they booed the national anthem and the USA whooped their ass.
Oh my God.
Right after, had a straight brawl.
I'm not gonna lie, I did get mad about that part.
Oh, I was absolutely livid. As many times as we respected y'all do y'all national anthem, we never booed y'all. Now all of a sudden y'all want to be disrespectful because y'all are in your feelings.
That's gonna tell you they're not gonna go back to Canada for a while.
Well, that's okay because USA whooped that ass right after the ceremony. As soon as that ice pop dropped, a brawl broke out and they fucked them up, and I'm happy. I don't care if we lost. You whooped that ass. You don't ever disrespect us. You don't disrespect y'all like that. Fuck,
I don't like how we
national anthem.
showcased that too. That part kind of made me mad.
Well, you gotta understand it. It's for the sport, but you gotta understand the decisions that are made by the higher powers.
You're getting a lot of opportunity from the American standpoint, not like Canada rolls the world.
True, but they're just showing you the possibilities. Because now, if we take our power away from Canada, they don't have shit.
They not like us.
Or because of Donald Trump.
That'll be the only time you'll ever hear me say some shit like that.
Yeah, we understand you're not a rap fan.
I'm a rap fan. I stay in my bubble, okay?
Yeah, you like your Teddy Swims with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Shut
up.
I get a little slicky sometimes, all right?
Yeah, I mean, they're not.
I go to the dark side a little bit. I can't go full, but I'll go in there.
Listen, Garth's book traps is absolutely fine, bro. He's got some good trap music.
I do not listen to Garth
I'm just saying. Well, I like country western too.
Country music.
Oh my God.
That might make Nick hurry up.
I've never been a big country music fan.
I'll be back. I gotta go over here real quick.
Make that run real quick.
Yeah, come on out here.
Oh, she's out here too?
This is epic, though. This is just an epic day. And then tonight's show is going to be even more epicer.
Oh, you said you was
can't wait to hear Cena's new entrance. I know he ain't coming out to that entrance song. Hey, no way in hell he coming to that song tomorrow.
The entrance is going to be, if you smell, you can't see me.
Oh my God.
That's gonna be the new entrance.
Yeah, coming out to that Lil Wayne song was pretty cool.
Hey, WWE's hip, I guess. They're into the whole, You get Sexy Red on there, I guess it makes you a hip hop.
Oh dear God.
I'm like, y'all had Snoop, you had all these other guys. Sexy Red ain't one of them. Ain't nowhere near one of them.
Wow.
Nowhere near one of
Nowhere near. Now I'll take
Nope.
Glorilla. I think she's sexier than Sexy Red. I don't listen to none of their music. I just like the look. When she country as shit.
I can't really
Cousins.
the newer style music, man.
We twins.
The newer style is just
It's repetitive. There's no creativity. It's repetitive.
At least when Twister was on, at least I can be like, yeah. Them, I'm like, huh? Wearing fingernail polish and all that. Like, what? No, not my thing.
Yeah, I think Travis Barker was the only one that really got away with it at that time. But I mean, he was the drummer for Blink 189 100.
Blink 182.
Yeah, that's what I said. Blink 189 100. And you know, those that type of genre, it's okay to paint your nails and shit. So I mean, it's a statement. The girl
I don't
no, they didn't come back down. I think they had snacks in them went back upstairs. So I mean, all that painting shit, putting that shit in there. It's just crazy.
Super Bowl, they're still talking.
This is the world we're in right now.
It is a rare, but I mean, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But hindsight, I'm still the champ. I did it, guys.
The streak has come to an end.
Of course. Listen, good things come to those who wait, and you gotta let everybody get there.
Uncle Fats gave you his storyline of how he could be labeled as that prediction king. He got it. He got his win tonight. It all paid off.
Lay down.
Tell him, Blackheart. Tell him. Tell him. Acknowledge your prediction king. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge him.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Say he's your inter-podcast heavyweight prediction champion. Say it. Say it all in one.
I acknowledge myself.
Say it like you mean it.
I'm just gonna say I acknowledge Uncle Fats. That's
Okay,
it.
man. Listen,
Just acknowledge.
I can do that.
Just acknowledge. Just
Yes.
acknowledge.
It's the best I can do, really.
Just acknowledge the one. Just as long as y'all know I'm the prediction king, I'm cool with that. Titles they come
Story
and go.
has been told.
But that prediction king has been stamped as of March 1st, 2025. I'm good. I don't need to say nothing else. I don't need to boast about anything.
Yeah,
I'm going to take a page out of Birdman, but I'm going to say it and I'm going to pronounce it correctly. Put some respect on my name.
I think I held that title for what? How long?
We can't
You
say
had it for a
he.
long
We
time.
gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be another thing that's going to take over too.
No. Now that Fats won, we're gonna just do it the right way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes it now.
Well, see, no. Mine's is word.
That's it.
No, you got to say word. You want to acknowledge me? It's word.
Word.
When the champ's in, word.
Trademarking a lot of things over here.
But you got the hold on. Let me just say this. Jacob Fatu's promo work or mic work is phenomenal. Yarami. With that Yarami. What you talking about? What you talking about? I beat your ass. Yarami. Like, ooh, you got some salsa. You got some like and you too, huh? You bringing that real flavor to the mic, man. They're gonna make them up. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Somebody gonna slip up and say the N-word, boy.
Better be careful.
What you say, nigga? What? I'll beat your ass.
Gonna be John Cena. Get ready.
Ain't gonna be no John Cena. It's gonna be someone on the Rock side Listen, bro.
They're gonna bring Hogan in just to do it.
He ain't gonna have time for that.
He said he ain't gonna have time for that.
Nah, he ain't gonna have time.
Nah, don't do all that shit.
Told you, they're gonna relive. Hogan, we coming for you.
You got Booker T in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, Shucky
Ducky, quack, quack. Oh, yeah, man.
Y'all motherfuckers savages.
And he's champion. He beat Zilla. He beat Zilla. So now that means Zilla's coming in soon. He took the belt off of Zilla, and now Zilla's about to make his way.
He's still got time.
And you dig it, sucker?
Yeah, but he's coming.
I don't know. Zilla is still very new with
Yeah,
reality of wrestling right now. So
still got a lot to learn.
He
he's
just got to
enjoying
get over
himself
his
right
shit.
there. Let him get that mold going in. They wanted him on LFG, but he wouldn't change his name.
Oh.
Why? What name did they want to give him?
I don't know. I just know he didn't want to change his name. Because you gotta even when you do a show like that, WWE had to trademark it so they could put it as this was WWE show.
Right.
And he didn't want that trademarked on him because if he had that label, he couldn't be Zilla for two anymore. He would have to be what that is.
Yeah. True.
So it's a good, smart marketing standpoint.
Yeah.
So he trademarked his own name.
Because they wanted something with Umaga thing, but he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
That's his dad, right?
Yeah.
His papa, his dad.
You don't want to take that.
But you also don't want to be exactly what your papa was, bro.
He wants to establish his own identity.
But he still got that. He still got that Samoan spike though, and that could be a real good match between him and Solo.
Rock is going to bring Rikishi back now that Cena did it for The Rock.
I did it for The Rock. I'll be back with a bigger diaper thong, crying because my son won the Royal Rumble, and I get to yeet.
Yeet.
And then what he's going to do after he's do that, he's going to call up Grandmaster Sexy.
No, he can't. Don't say that.
No, he can't because he's dead.
No.
Well, I mean, you can still pay homage and have the motherfucker come in and do the worm.
No.
Nah.
That's not me taking this.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Well, like she was reading about shit.
Yeah, they can do homage.
Here's the crowd, hit the bell, you know the drill.
Y'all already had y'all piece of shit. Y'all have a piece of mind. See what Raw and SmackDown brings to the next upcoming week. What will happen?
Raw.
Wrestling Asylum tomorrow afternoon. Check me out. Check out Mr. J. We got a lot.
Tomorrow's show is going to be beautiful.
We're not on tomorrow because we're on.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah. So.
Oh, so we're not doing the show later on today? Yo, hell yeah! I'm going to sleep on a high note as champion, as new champion. Acknowledge me. I am the true prediction king. I've been saying it for the longest time.
Now we're going to hear it all the time. This is the Paul Heyman of our podcast, right there. That's it.
Wise
man. That's going to
He's
be
the wise man.
I am the wise man. Thank you. I am
I'm just going to do this.
Word.
Just grab a golden shovel and start
They go golden shovel. Oh my god.
Word.
Start rolling this shit out.
But see, you know what? Here's the beauty. You have to admit, despite my 2 year of trying, it takes time.
I like how you're trying to really sell that to make it believable.
No, because I listen, I battled through actually, I was the one that suggested this shit to begin with.
That man said, I got my trenches. I'm
the one that started this shit because we were on the verge of going through a big battle because motherfuckers wasn't paying off their bets. That's how this whole shit started, over a bet that didn't get paid. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Why don't we just have a tournament and see who can be the champion? And then me and Blackheart would talk it and then look at us now. And then 2 years later, your boy's champion. I said, give us some time. Let everybody enjoy themselves.
Build your story.
Get happy. Build my story. Get the belt a few times. You know, show your victory. Now it's my fucking time. It's 2025. It's my time. The wise man, the Baker King, the prediction king, all the above is ruling 2025, and I'm taking all smoke.
His time is now.
This man's got a Hall of Fame speech.
And I'm whooping that ass. And I'm whooping that ass. Because it's my time. My time.
Now.
No diaper. All white beaters. No stress. Straight
On
victory.
that note, folks, we're done for tonight. We'll catch y'all next week. Wrestling sign later on today at 6.
Love you, Cena. Thank you, Triple H.
I eat down Joe Mills, fucking Mac to the screen. Last week in wrestling, we keep it mean. POG mob riding high, that's the dream. After dark wrestling, every hear the fans scream. Step in the ring, welcome to the scene. Die hard fans, we discuss everything. From the top ropes, we spitting fire in the booth. OTTR, POG mob, are you the truth? From the top ropes, we spitting fire in the booth.